everything is going to the beat, and everything is going to the beat, and everything is going to
Don't be my crush when the sick get gory. Got that radioactive touch, I'm for purgatory. See, heard the story, I've been
wearing a demon, barely been eating, scrolling all night, that's why I can't get the grieving.
Baby, don't be my crush when the sick get gory. Got that radioactive touch, I'm from purgatory. See, heard the story, I've been
wearing a demon, barely been eating, scrolling all night. Break it all down, like what does it mean to me? I got in this position so damn easily. Think I got good intentions, I got decency, but am I really a good person when I need to be?
I need to be. He put me on a pedestal and like 9 tweets. I'm getting this tightness in my chest, it made me grind my teeth. So I'ma just take another edible and go 5G. Old friends that hate me now, I'm never gonna find my feet. Always pitting myself above you to feel important. No, I'm never gonna take that job, I can't be rewarded. Go re-record it, I've been
wearing a demon, barely been eating, scrolling all night, that's why I can't get the grieving.
Baby, don't be my crush when the sick get gory. Got that radioactive touch, I'm from purgatory. See, heard the story, I've been
wearing a demon, barely been eating, scrolling all night.
Oh, don't be my crush when the sick get gory. Got that radioactive touch, I'm from purgatory. I'm never gonna lose your love, I can feel supported. Got this feeling in my gut.
What the fuck is up? What the fuck is up? What the fuck is up? Where the fuck is everyone at? Why the fuck is it just 50 viewers? Fuck it. We're the 50 club. What the fuck? No one spawned in today? Fuck. Oh, hold up. Yeah, it's the mic settings from... Hold up. Thank you. Give me a second. This one. Test. Oh. Test. Why is it so loud? Hold the fuck up. It saved my mic settings from Charlie's Farm. Yo. Oh my fucking god, bro. There's always something. There's always fucking something. I gotta like literally look at the fucking. Oh my fucking god! Why can't I be a normal fucking streamer? There's always something. There's always fucking something. I gotta like literally. Why is it like this? Sounds so muffled. Oh fuck. Unless it's not using my.
Test. All right, we should be good now. Tell me if we good. Should be good. Should be good. Should be good. Yo, 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 yo. Thank God. All right, so we got it. Yo, 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 yo. All right. All right, guys. Oh, my God. I really hope I didn't scratch my camera on the way. Clean you guys up. Okay. Now it looks good. All right, guys. It's so quiet. Oh, my fucking God, bro. Edit filter. Is it actually? Oh my God, I can't. Test. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. No, you guys can hear. You guys can hear me. Shut the fuck up. You can't hear me. Turn your fucking speakers up, bruh. Stop playing with me. You can fucking hear me. I know you can. I just fucking heard it. Anyway. Yeah, so we're back from Camp Moist, bro. We're back. We're fucking back, bro. Oh my God, it was so fun. Yeah, so we got a lot of shit to do today. I'm finally catching up. Let's start off with something dope. Let's start off with something fucking dope. Are you guys ready for the new Exist drop? Okay, we still have the shirts going on for sale. So fucking, they're not on sale. I don't think we will put them on sale. I think they will just stay at this price. I think there's a lot of scalpers that are like, just like, wait for the Exist to go on sale. No, fuck that. You're gonna have to pay full price. We're not doing that anymore. But look at this. Boom! A teddy bear. Look at the quality. It's like the 90s teddy bears. Button eyes, cute plastic nose. He's wearing Exist. It's a shirt. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. This is our first plushie that isn't related to Earl. Remember, the closest to being out of that was Earl Bear. This is, we don't even have a name for him. Or them, or her. We don't fucking know. Exist Bear. Coming out soon. They're in production right now. This is my sample. But yeah, look at that. I just made 10 Tub fan pages a new profile picture. You're fucking welcome. But anyway. Wow, it is good to be back in my regular setup. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go over some of the clips from Camp Moist. Drop more vinyl stuff. We're dropping vinyls. We are. I already got the fucking dummy CDs. Yeah, I already have them. So they're coming out. What the fuck is up, everyone? I have missed Rozzy Bear. I have missed streaming from my house. Dude, having a camera on you 24/7, you wouldn't be able to do it. You specifically, you wouldn't be able to do it. You wouldn't be able to fucking do it. Good guess who did? Me, I'm the best. Just kidding. I mean, I am the best. But yeah, no. Dude, that shit was fucking borderline torture at some point. Like, towards the end, I was, like, tapping out, bro. Towards the end, I was like, how the fuck am I gonna do this? But still, like, I did it. Hold the fuck up. Yeah, guys. My God. Dude, it's been a week since I last streamed. So it's been a week of, like, the whole flight, getting my shit together. Dude, oh my God. Okay, let's just talk about Camp Moy's VODs for a second. I feel like I should really promote that. In case you guys are wondering.
Tav, I'm aware you did Camp Moist. However, I wasn't able to tune in. I have a life. But where can I watch the actual full-length streams?
All right, right fucking here. It's a channel Tuvington VODs. 6 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, 10 hours. This was 9 hours because we weren't able to make it. But yeah, so there you go. There you fucking go. And in case you're wondering,
Tav, I don't have time to watch a 12-hour video. 12 hours is a shit ton of time.
I get it. So, to your answer would be right here. Boom, Tuvington. The segments are done. We just need the thumbnails are being made by my thumbnail artist. So, segments, the 20-minute segments here. All right? And then if you're like,
Tav, I don't have time to watch a 20-minute video.
Fuck you, first of all. But also, we have the clips. And they're posted on @mynameistell on Instagram. And I'll show you guys them. They have been getting crazy views, bro. They have been getting crazy fucking views. So, here. @mynameistell. We got the clips. Clips. Starts with this one. All right. There we go. Boom. Boom. But yeah, it was so fun, bro. It was so fucking fun. Oh, I felt like TGM got stronger. I really do feel like the community got stronger. I seriously, I'm a big believer of that. But let me just drink some water. Shout out to the people that were in Camp Moy streams, bro. I see your guys' fucking names. Cake, I know you were in there. You're a mod. You're like forced to be in there. Eclipse, I remember you. Storms, I remember you. Zomcat, I think I remember you. I Crave Sugars, I remember that username. Case Panic, I remember you too. Kelsey, I remember you. Yup. I remember a lot of the usernames. Dude. Oh yeah, obviously Queso Red. Wow, bro. Dude, Camp Moist was so fun. Okay. In case you guys are watching the stream and you guys are like, I feel like I'm missing out. You did miss out. Let's get that out of the fucking way. You should have fucking tuned in. But besides that, I'll catch you up. All right? So W-Tub for catching you up. Fucking bitch, should have watched the fucking stream. I'm just kidding. No, I get it. You guys have lives. Okay. Look. I asked people to make an edit like with a specific song. You guys are gonna be like, oh my god, this is so goated. I know. I'm looking for it. I found it. I'll miss you, and hopefully I see you next year. Barn. Goodbye, Barn. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Tough memes. I don't think there's anything I haven't seen yet. I be checking on Discord now more often than ever. I'm just like, our community is just better, bro. I feel like our community is just better. Like, I don't know, like I'm actually like tapped into our community now. Like I'm like checking this shit. I'm like, what the fuck are they saying? Like back then I was just like, I really don't give a fuck. Now I'm just like, oh, it's so exciting. Feels like we're moving as a unit, and I'm the fucking leader. I am the leader. But other than that, we have shit I want to talk about. All right. So we gotta talk about taste. I still think about your face like every fucking day. So, Song Wars 2. Song Wars 2. all my artists in here, all of my producers in here, we are doing Song Wars 2. Now, you may be thinking, what the fuck is Song Wars 2? You're not tapped in, first of all. You're lame. But other than that, I'm just kidding. I'm not. Other than that, I have it right here. All right. Here it is. Here it is. Tub Song Wars 2. Hop on the taste, open, or produce on the acapella. B minor 142 BPM. $500 prize pool. April 3rd. You have 1 week. You have 1 week to submit your verse or your production over the acapella. Like I said, the files are provided on Discord. So they're provided on a channel named Song Wars 2 Submissions right here. They are pinned. All right. So we jump to this. You see the announcement right here, and you could hear the open verse if you really want to. Think of yourself rapping on this chat. Yeah. Hey, I'm rapping. Okay. Producers, you're not left out this time around. We got you the acapella.
Like every fucking day, I just wanna taste. I just wanna taste.
And I heard a sneak peek because I've been checking out. Apparently, y'all been uploading bullshit. Real artists, it's time to fucking submit. Real artists, it's time to submit. These guys are bullshitting, except for Cordia. Like, let's get a taste. No pun intended. Full pun intended. Cordia, I trust him. Let's see what he did. This is just a sneak peek. I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
I still think about your face like every fucking day. I just wanna taste. I just wanna
Oh shit!
rebuild me, baby. Tell me that you love me, baby.
Alright, sneak peek. That was sneak peek. So, you have competition, bitch! Stop uploading bullshit. You will get crushed. This is for the big dogs. If you're not a big dog, don't fucking submit. This is for $500 fucking prize pool. That doesn't mean you're getting the full 500. So if you really bout it, you're really bout it. We're not dealing with no jokes, no bullshit. If you win it, you win it. All right? So far, let's see what's up. All right? Let's get into it. But anyway, so that's a submission. Make sure to go to the discord.gg/tub to submit your open or your production over the Taste Acapella. All right. So with that being said, I'm excited about Song Wars 2. Oh yeah, it'll be hosted by me and Cash Bentley again. So Bentley will be coming over. So we got to keep that tradition going on. Woohoo! But yeah, this is gonna be like bigger and better. Song Wars. I do want to go over Reddit. We gotta go on Reddit, bro. You know, this is the funniest shit we do. Well, some of the funniest shit we do. But before that, I seen a video going around, bro. I've seen a video going around, and I've seen people tweeting about it. So, there's been conversations about YouTubers and their second channels. People being like, why the fuck do YouTubers always switch to their second channel? Like, why do people abandon their main channel and go to their site? Like, why? So, since I'm a YouTuber, I did not abandon the main channel, by the way. We're still uploading there. Like, I just got backed up because of Camp Moist. But, since I'm a YouTuber, someone made a video about it. I can provide an answer. So, we're going to react to it together and see what this guy's reasoning is. I don't know if he's a YouTuber himself. I don't know. I don't know anything.
Strugglers, have you ever...
All right. The second channel epidemic.
Strugglers, have you ever just been sitting there watching your favorite YouTuber, having a good old time? You know, you're having a laugh, maybe you learn something new, just enjoying your time, okay? Then all of a sudden, they hit you with this.
I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for checking out the second channel.
And you're like, hold up, second channel? What kind of trick are you trying to pull here? Why would you have a second channel? Why not just post this video on your main channel? Who the hell do you think you are? And why doesn't Iyaz make music anymore? I will attempt to answer all of these questions today with some help from a few other YouTubers that you may have heard of, all of whom have second channels of their own.
You ain't invite me, bruh? You ain't invite the biggest, tallest one? What the fuck? Nah, I'm playing. Let's see this. I'll give you my answer, and I bet my answer will be a lot better than all of theirs.
Straight to the source. Network news could never. I also have a second channel, so I can speak on this with some authority. And here's a disclaimer. We are obviously not able to speak for every YouTuber, but hopefully this video at least gives you an idea of why some YouTubers divide their projects across multiple different channels. Kind of an inside baseball type video. Hopefully you're into that. So you may be racking your head right now thinking, okay, who do I know that has a second channel? And sometimes those channels are almost indistinguishable from their main channels. I'm talking D'Angelo Wallace, not to be confused with D'Angelo Wallace. I'm talking Jarvis Johnson Gold, not to be confused with Jarvis Johnson. There are other times when a YouTuber's second channel is like completely different, nothing even close to their main channel. And now I'm talking about, Good Mythical Morning. They started out as Rhett and Link, they were doing skits, they were doing songs, and now they have a show. Totally separate, but it became their main gig. Also, you ever heard of Corridor Crew? Man, they're OGs. They used to be Corridor Digital, and they still do that stuff. It's their side projects though. Corridor Crew is their main gig where they do a lot of reaction stuff, unscripted things. They do all kinds of stuff on there, but it's not where their short films live, which used to be their bread and butter.
Boy, I sure am having fun. The only thing that might make this video better is a sponsor segment.
Shut the fuck up!
Who loves making videos.
Did he actually sponsor or was he trolling? No, I think he was trolling. He was trolling.
He's in this video. Let me paint a picture for you. Now let me tell you a story. There is a fella who loves making videos. It brings him so much joy. He gets to share his passions with other people through whatever medium suits him, whether that's music, skits, commentary, short films, all kinds of different stuff, right? Then one day, one of those videos pops off. All of a sudden, there are thousands of people who want to see more of this specific type of video from this fella. And this fella obliges. He starts making more and more videos in that style that brought him the initial boost, and he's posting those videos very frequently. Eventually, after doing this for a few years, it grows into something that can be sustainable as a full-time job. Yay! His dream job that he's wanted since he was a little kid is finally his. Uh-oh, probably should not mess this up. Every now and then he used to post something that was more experimental, kind of different, and he wasn't really worried if it didn't get as many views as his other stuff because, he was just doing this for fun. But now he's less comfortable taking risks with that type of video because any flop could be the end. He spends most of his time only working on the types of videos that have worked in the past. It becomes this constant loop of just making the same video over and over and over because the last thing he wants is for all of this to go away because he tried something different. Okay, now open your eyes. Or, I forgot to tell you to close your eyes. That fella is me. Yeah, I know. You should see your face.
All right. Since I'm reacting, I'm going to provide commentary because I don't want to just re-upload someone's video. But his story, that story is, he just summed it up. This should have been the end of the video. That was it. Literally, like, I don't know what the other guys are going to be able to tell you that is different, but that is it. It's the experimenting. It's that. When I upload on the second channel, I can upload bullshit. Literally just the dumbest shit. But on the main channel, there's an expectation. So what's the next deep dive, Tuv? But on Tuvington, literally fucking doing the dumbest shit. And I really like that, like playing Poppy Playtime. You think the main channel wants to see me watch beat Poppy Playtime? They don't care. I uploaded a fucking gaming video because I was a voice actor in it. They don't give a shit about me. They want commentary. They want like, I want this creepy stories, Tev. Stick to the main channel, Tev. Why are you uploading music, Tev? I did not subscribe for this, Tev. Man, you're right. You didn't. And like, that's why we all have second channels. They don't fucking... The main channel viewers, with all due respect, they don't give a fuck that much. They want their dopamine and they get it and they leave. Second channel viewers, I feel like they're like, oh, I'm in this for his personality. Like, Tub is actually kind of funny. I'll go to Tubington. And that's why I feel like I say this in the video that's coming out. I say like, yeah, I know that it seems like there's no personality on the main channel, but think about it. Think about the topics I talk about. Today we're going to be talking about the most disturbing dark web related deaths. So coming up next is the woman that got tortured. What the fuck do you want me to do? Oh my god, guys, personality moment. No, I have to be serious. I'm a journalist on that channel. It doesn't make sense. Like, especially for a morbid channel. The Danny Gonzalez dudes, they can have personality on both. Let's be honest. I think they make like funny content. I cannot do that. I cannot, and that is disrespectful, and I would not do that. So Tubington is the place where people get to know me a lot more. I used to have a lot of personality, even while talking about dark topics back in like 2022. I would watch out when to say stuff. But nowadays, I just don't even want to do that. Like I said, I'm a journalist, and I'm not trying to throw in a joke here and there. Like, it just doesn't, I don't like that. So second channel has been my opportunity to be more outgoing. Like, there's a lot of people that are just like, wow, I've never seen Tub act like this. Bruh, because you never fucking went to the second channel. That's why. Like, by the way, we all have personalities, by the way, guys. All YouTubers have personalities. All right? But that's not to say that, like, fuck the main. I love the main channel. That's my baby, bro. I had that shit since I was 11. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with the video.
Face right now. Look at yourself. Dumbfounded, I'm sure. Yeah, that's right. I'm scared and I play it safe most of the time. Sue me. I think it would be foolish not to a certain extent. And that is precisely why I have a second channel. But enough about me, right? Ew, can you stop? We're not here for you. We're here for Dylan.
Strugglers, it is National Sleep Awareness Month. You guys heard about this? No way. I've had it marked on my calendar.
I fucking knew there was gonna be an ad. Hey, get your bag, bro.
Let's get back into the video. I think it's about time. I think you might have been one of the first guys in the space, in like the commentary space, that started a second channel. Why did you do that in the least accusatory way?
I was just like remembering right before we got on why I actually made that channel. It's because I made a video about that, the dude who ran the Dory Twitter account. Basically, that Dory Twitter account just stole other people's tweets. He was saying stealing wasn't a big deal or whatever. I forget exactly what he was saying, but I just remade that video word for word and then created my own channel and uploaded the video. So that was the first video on that channel. And a bunch of people...
Yeah, he just basically said it's experimenting. It's just a for fun channel. What other reasoning could we possibly have? Like, this is, I feel like we get the point. Now, I'm not shitting on the video, by the way. This is a good video. I like it. But I'm just saying, like, we get it. Like, it's just an outlet, you know? Like, people expect some, like, less serious shit. Let's keep going.
From my audience subscribed to that channel, and I was like, okay, I guess this is just my second channel now because I have another channel that people are already subscribed to. I started posting.
Oh my fucking god. He has a second channel with 2.58 million subscribers? What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. I remember when this dude was on Vine. I fucking hated his Vines. But his videos are actually cool. I like his videos. I like the like Cybertruck video. God.
Just like sketches on there that I was filming in my apartment. I wanted a place where I could post other types of videos that weren't like my main commentary videos, and I felt like I would be bothering my audience if I posted them on my main channel, so I kind of just had that place to experiment with other types of videos. And that's kind of always what it had been for the most part. Just if I had an idea that wasn't good enough for the main channel or just felt too different, I would post it on the second channel. I feel like in recent years the lines have blurred a lot more and it's become much more
I don't hate everything
similar to the main channel, but I do feel like it's much lower stakes over there for whatever reason.
So you have a second channel, Scott
Hey,
Stash,
Scott!
correct? Yeah.
Let's go, Scott! Let's get it!
Good job. Very
Let's get
good. What was the reason for initially starting the channel, and then what has it turned into over time?
Primarily, the original purpose of it was just
By the way, the creator of this video has crazy connections.
Genuinely as a second channel, like an archival channel.
Like, he really told them, hey, by the way, we're going to be chatting on the webcam, but prop your HD 4K camera so we can get a better angle. Does no one notice that when you guys watch videos? Like, this is two cameras. But anyway,
genuinely as a second channel, like an archival channel. If you go back to like the oldest videos uploaded to that channel, it's all old, embarrassing like school projects.
Bro, y'all don't know who this guy is, bro. He makes like really cool, like almost retro gaming videos. So he'll talk about like why the PS3 and Xbox battle from like the year that they came out, like that, like he does really cool shit.
Or like really old childhood stuff. I've been very keen on like archiving the stuff I've done in the past. Back in like 2015, 2016, that's when that channel kind of got started. As my main channel, Scott the Waz, started to take, you know, my primary focus, eventually I kind of decided to just upload a couple little things to that second channel. Behind the scenes, like bloopers or commentary tracks. I would try to do like things here and there because I've always really loved bonus features on DVDs and all of that. Yeah. So as much as like scripted content is like my true bread and butter, like that's my biggest passion in life, I've also really still enjoyed like a lot of unscripted content. So I tried that here and there on Scott Stash. Like I just tried to like put out like a little video where I'm talking about a thing in my game collection, or just talking about some old thing I did, or what have you. I think it almost felt very cool to kind of build up something new again. Started to upload weekly to Scott Stash.
It's really true though. Like it feels like there's a chase. Like, okay, this is gonna be a fucked example. Okay, you guys know like the classic saying, not saying, but the classic situation where the guy finally gets the girl and then he stops trying and he like lets himself go. Okay, I know you guys know what I mean. It feels like that with like a lot of things. So like the main channel, we all did it. We all fucking hit our goals. And having this other second channel where people are like, oh shit, this is nice too. It feels like, oh my God, the chase. Like, yes, bro. So yes, when Tubington hits 1 million subscribers, I will be starting a third channel and starting over. Just kidding.
As well, I ended up just kind of like gradually doing more and more, to the point where I saw a lot of people say that they actually preferred Scott Stash to like the main content I was producing.
What is your thought process behind not just dumping everything in the same place?
When I started, that felt like the obvious thing. Like, why would you split your audience? Because then you're just gonna have to rebuild a second audience. Then like some will transfer over, but each community is like bucketed for what they want. When I started doing movie or music reactions, that's what the audience wanted, and I felt like definitely the audience was there for the artists, and like someone that they were like, oh, you're good enough for, you know, whatever. So I kind of wanted to build an audience that's more like Dylan centric. Like I kind of needed a reset because I kind of let things get a little hectic over there.
You were doing music specifically, and then your new channel was movie stuff, and then
he looks like Mini Minter from the Sidemen.
You started another channel that's kind of like, there isn't really any genre or topic that you cover. It's more like Wild Westy. Why start the Wild Westy channel when you already have the one that's so successful?
You know, when they send you,
I'm at 2 million on the main. I'm at 200,000 on the side channel, which is where I upload everything, a lot of shit.
The play buttons, the 100,000 and millions. Yeah. So when I hit 100,000 on my first channel, and you fill out the form, they're like, hey, what's your channel name? And you had to type it in, and I'm like, could you just put anything in here? So then when I got the million on Dylan Is in Trouble, I was like, I just typed in the first thing that came to my mind, which was Ooga Booga. And then sure enough, they sent it, congratulations, Ooga Booga. And I was like, all right, well, now I gotta continue the joke. So I created that second channel just for that joke. So I could be like, hey, look, we already hit 1 million, how crazy. And we have like 50,000 subscribers, right? And then the second video I made hit like 2 million views right away. And I was like, all right, well, damn, man. I guess I gotta keep making videos. So a little bit was like, there's an audience hunger for it. And I thought it was just like a smart way to like separate. Maybe it's like out of respect for the audience, but like I kind of want to bucket things where it's like, here's the movie stuff. If you like that, here it is. If you want the other stuff, you just have to subscribe. It's like, obviously it's not like, it doesn't cost anything, so people can head there for everything else. Just because it feels so clean. Like when you want to watch a movie commentary, that's the kind of content you come to the channel for. Every time they click on a video, they know what they're gonna get. I also think that kind of could turn like an audience off. You're too wide of a variety, and the tone is different on too many different types of videos. Where if your audience comes across it, they have to think, do I really want to watch this? And if they have that thought enough times, it immediately just makes them go, maybe why am I even subscribed? Like, they just skip you enough times where it's like, I don't know that I even really care.
From what I can remember, the second channel spawned in as something where I would have a video idea, or I would make a video and look at the completed product and either be like, this is not up to par with what I want it to be. This is too left field that it's not going to resonate with the audience, or
yeah, we're getting the same answers. I get it. It's just a second channel because the people on the main channel did not subscribe for whatever you want to do. You know, at the beginning, yeah, I wanted to make morbid documentaries, and I still do. That's why I upload them weekly. Try to. But on the second channel, literally, you can upload bullshit, and that's what we really like. We really like uploading bullshit. Why? First of all, it's fun. Second of all, we still get paid. Third of all, it's building a community for our personality. Like, it's like the pros are so much better than the cons. Like, I recommend every YouTuber to start a second channel. Though I think a lot of people mistake that with like, no, he's abandoning the main. No, I'm not. By the way, we all love getting paid, so we still upload on the main. We do both. Well, I do both. I can't speak for them. I don't know if these guys abandon their main. I don't know. But literally, second channel enthusiasts, it's a valid reason, to be honest. And if your audience is loyal, they'll follow regardless. Yep. Let's keep going.
this video is gonna bomb. I'm just gonna put it on my second channel. This is gonna be my fun channel where there's no standards at all.
That's kind of what you did too.
Everybody that I talk to says the same thing, and I think people that don't do it, like people that don't make YouTube videos, they just think like, well, why don't you just who cares? Like just post it on the same channel. But like there's a reason we don't.
I see a lot of people mention that. It's just like, why isn't this on the main channel, or why isn't, or something? And it's like, there is a distinct difference. Even though a lot of viewers don't really see a difference between second channel uploads and main channel uploads. I've seen a lot of viewers go like, this is just on the main, this belongs on the main channel. And
to be fair, I have never gotten that comment specifically. No one asked for my second channels on the main. Fuck you guys. Wait, I just realized that. Wait, they get that comment? I don't get that. What the fuck? Look what I'm uploading on the second channel. The full FNAF timeline explained in 1 hour. I finally played Poppy Playtime. After 5 years, I got it checked out. The absolute worst of Am I the Devil? Bike talk is worse than you think. Nah, no one says that for me. Fuck. I mean, like, is that a good thing? I think that's a good thing. People are like just like, they understand the purpose of the second channel. I think that's cool. No, don't start commenting that shit.
And I'm kind of like, as the editor or as the producer of these videos, I will tell you right away, no, there is always a difference. More casual viewers of YouTube don't really see the difference in like maybe an unscripted piece of content and a scripted piece of content. Even if somebody couldn't like pinpoint what the problem is, I think they would kind of subconsciously kind of see it. They would be like, there's something off about this, you know? Like there's a reason why like main channel and second channel are kind of their own separate things.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this video, because that is a thing that I'll hear. If I post something on my second channel that's more of like an unscripted reaction.
Dude. The amount of people, again, these are just viewers. Like, I'm sure other YouTubers or other people that understand content creation get this, but the amount of people that have told me like, Tom, make a gaming channel! Fucker. Why do you think I have a second one? Why? In what world would I have 3 fucking channels? The VODs channel does not count. In what world would I create Tub Gaming? No! I'll upload everything that doesn't go on the main on another one. I'm not trying to make 3 fucking channels. Like, people be like, make a gaming channel. Fuck you! I already have one. It's Tuvington. It's everything. This is my everything channel. Stop. And the same people that comment that don't go watch it. They're just fucking saying shit to say shit.
Commentary instead of like a full.
Nah, it's not actually fucked up. I'm playing.
Conceptual scripted thing. Some people would be like, oh man, this should have just gone on your main channel. Maybe like from your end as a viewer, I could see why you would think that, but from my end, it's like, it's a completely different beast. I probably overthink it too. Like, I think people notice things that they don't and care about things that I care about more than they do, so.
That's the thing with being a creator. You should embrace the fact that to you, it's like, there's a distinct difference. Even if the viewer can't tell, I think that just shows you're making good content if the viewer can't tell. That's not to say the viewer is dumb or anything. It's more so like, I think a lot of
No, you guys are fucking dumb.
viewers just kind of watch YouTube much more casually than I think like creator type person does a lot of the time. You know, I'm watching like a movie or TV show and I'm immediately kind of thinking, oh, how did they do this? Or wow, that must have been crazy. I was watching the damn Muppet movie and like, how did they make them ride bikes?
Some people can get away with posting whatever they want all on the same channel, just all kinds of variety, and people will tune in. This is not about them. Good for them, and I wish I was one of those people, but unfortunately I am not. And that certainly is not the norm on YouTube. So if you're one of those people that can do that, hey man, praise God. So Dylan had mentioned that it's really nice for viewers to be able to easily differentiate the different types of videos you're gonna see through the different channels. And you might not even know this. You might not remember this happening, or maybe if you're a YouTuber yourself, you will remember this. But there was a period of time a few years ago when YouTube was really, really heavily pushing you to use playlists. So if you have a series where you're doing some cooking stuff, put those in the cooking playlist. If you have a different series where you're doing gaming stuff, put that in a gaming playlist. And
Funny enough, I do have a music channel. It's Tuv-Music. That's where for all of my YouTube music listeners. So in total, I have a shit ton of channels. Like, I really do. We have Tuvington VODs, Tuv Music, Tuv in Espanol, which is defunct. All the videos are deleted on that one. That shit has like 5K subs though. I think that's it. That's 5 though. That's fucking crazy.
they were kind of discouraging people from making different channels. They said, guys, it's not necessary. Don't make second channels. Don't make different channels for different stuff. Just put them into playlists. And you know, a lot of the time YouTube will tell us to do something and we say, no, we don't trust you, Tube. And YouTubers will just...
I feel like I'm Dante with the pauses, but still like, I know this is a stretch, but your voice is low-key nice, so I should maybe make a channel where you talk about, or you should maybe make a channel where you talk about creepy stuff, like more of a documentaries, long shot though. Okay, so the Spanish channel, I was so happy about that because I wanted to blow up like in another fucking continent. And so I would have a guy, I would pay him a good amount to dub over my most popular videos. And due to me advertising it, people went to the Tuv Spanish channel. They watched 1 minute of it and then left. No one stayed for the content because they just wanted to see what the fuck is this. So it was wrong of me to advertise it because all the English viewers went, they peeked their head and were like, this is okay, cool. And they left. So it ruined the watch time. It was like 1 minute out of a 30-minute video and it like tanked all of the fucking videos. And then on top of that, it was a little bit annoying when people were like, Tuv, why don't you just dub over them? You can speak Spanish. Because I have a fucking life? What the fuck? Like, that was like, bro, I'm working on videos, bro. You think I'm gonna, no, stop.
Go with the flow and do what actually is working for them. The playlist thing wasn't really working. Because the problem with a playlist, okay, is that you're not seeing that on the onset. Unless you're in the playlist looking at videos, all you're seeing is a recommended video from a channel. So again, if there's a channel that makes cooking stuff and then randomly they post a gaming video to that channel, you're gonna be like, wait, what the heck? But YouTube would say, no, but it's in a gaming playlist. Well, you're not seeing that on the homepage. Yeah. So it's just confusing for a viewer. It might be a little off-putting. It might be off-putting. It's just a little bit cleaner to put it on its own channel where people will expect gaming videos. And that way it doesn't hurt your click-through rate. Here we go, here we're going inside baseball. It doesn't hurt your channel's click-through rate because most people are there to see cooking. And all of a sudden you post a gaming video and they're gonna be like, well, maybe I don't wanna watch a gaming video from you. I wanna watch cooking from you. So you've built up a cooking audience and now you're serving them gaming. Click-through rate goes down, that hurts your channel as a whole. You don't want that. So you put the game.
Boom, bingo. Literally fucking bingo. I don't even have a fucking like good sound effect for this.
Videos on a gaming channel where you can build a gaming audience.
Something that I've heard other people talk about is the pressure is infinitely lower than they feel on the main channel that they built that like started their career.
He's hitting everything.
It feels like a secondary place that has no pressure, no anything. You to me feel like that's your attitude towards everything that you do. That it's all just like, whatever, no big deal.
Oh, actually it's the opposite. I'm not like tight about things, but it's always in my mind, like I'm never gonna put out something that's like slop. I never want to put out like if I'm gonna make a reaction video, which is kind of like considered like low run content, it better have like enough watchable quality to it where people, when they click, and that goes back to my theory of like, if people see like, oh, you don't really provide.
Why do you think I'm pausing and adding my own commentary? So I don't just re-upload the same fucking video. That's why I thought this was a good video to watch on stream, because I can actually provide a lot of input.
Much to a video, why would I even bother clicking on it when I can just go watch the original?
This is probably mostly self-imposed, but as like your audience grows and as videos become like more successful, you feel a little more pressure every time. Like, okay, this video has to be at least that good or better, especially when you're making like scripted commentary videos. Like I've been making more like longer videos on the main channel too, and I feel like I've sort of put a lot of pressure on myself to have like all these like really great ideas and the final product come out really well. Whereas on the second channel, it feels a lot more fluid. I can just kind of like get on and record, and I don't really have to have a plan. They're kind of more reaction style, although I would say I'm adding commentary, which a lot of reaction channels don't do. Whatever pressure I have imposed on myself on the main channel is not there as much on the second channel.
Whenever I'm doing something that I know is going to be on the second channel versus something that I know is going to be on the main channel, I think my energy is a lot looser. I feel a little bit more, yeah, I just feel like less uptight about it because there's like less of a pressure.
Originally I was gonna like,
I feel like we were going over the same points. Pressure. Okay, so YouTube viewers, I hope you don't mind. We get the point. It's just pressure on the main channel, low stakes on the side channel, and we get paid about the same amount if our videos hit the, not triple digits, like hundreds, thousands plus views. Like you get paid really good. Okay, we get that.
On the main channel?
Have you had sponsors on your second channel?
Yeah,
bruh, I've never had. I'm just fucking talking over them. I've never had a fucking sponsor on the second channel. Bruh, y'all sponsors, y'all gotta watch out, bro. No, actually, does Cheeky count? Because it was a whole stream and that's gonna be uploaded. Fuck it, I'll consider Cheeky one for now.
Yes, sponsors on the second channel for a good while now. Yeah.
Does that add pressure to it? Because the second channel always feels like everybody's like dumping ground for whatever they want to do. But once
I didn't bring the Rose toy. I did not bring the Rose toy. There was no reason for me to fucking own a Rose toy. So yeah, Aaron had to return it to fucking Walmart. It was his fucking, he bought it. So don't fucking get mad at me for not keeping a fucking Rose toy. Fuck you. He chose to buy that shit, and then he found out you cannot return Rose toys. I guess you can't return sex toys. So that shit that stayed like I think they threw it away. I think the Walmart staff threw it away. No, fuck you. It's not me. Fuck you. I'm not keeping a fucking Rose toy. What do you want me to shove that shit up my ass? What do you want me to do? Someone said rub it on your tip. I don't want to do that. I don't fucking want to do that. Stop. I don't fucking care. Stop it.
Sponsors get introduced, then it's like part of the business.
Yeah, because sponsors, they're expecting a certain view count. I think a lot of...
You should have sent it to a viewer and then get into a fucking controversy for it. Shut the fuck up.
The sponsors that I've worked with tend to be ones that I've worked with for a while, so I think they generally know what they're getting into. Even if I put out like kind of a random video, there's still like a core audience that'll come watch, and they're okay with like those core number audience. But it definitely adds a little pressure because yeah, you don't want a video to bomb and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we're not getting our money's worth. Yeah, it definitely adds a business element to it.
Yeah.
I'm like, if there's a stinker in the middle of some of my videos that do well, do they care that?
Dumbass said, a pre-used Rose toy? Don't you just mean a used Rose toy? Why the fuck you have to put the word pre in there? A used... Fucking idiot.
That much about it, and I've been told that they do. They will look at that, and
I think you meant pre-owned.
They'll average out views sometimes.
Yeah.
So you don't want this outlier dragging everything down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks after a while because it's like I can't do. I mean, you can't have fun. We have fun.
We do
have a
have
lot of fun.
We love to
We
have
have a
fun.
lot of fun.
We have fun.
We have a lot of fun. We love this.
Yeah, funny.
Okay. It does become a little bit of a tricky game where you get into that and you want to impress sponsors. So it's like, okay, I'll just put these over here. I don't know if you've gotten.
Watching a video about second channel somehow ends up with me talking about Rose toys.
sponsors on the second channel.
Couple,
On your second channel,
yeah.
you run into a similar problem
Yes.
where now you still want to keep impressing sponsors.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Yes, it
Right.
starts all over.
then you make the third channel, and then you just
know.
keep moving down.
It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
A lot of like brands, if they have the option of spending more money on a main channel video that's gonna get more views, or multiple smaller videos that get less views, they will pick multiple smaller videos because they're kind of like diversifying, hedging their bets
Yeah.
a little bit instead of putting all
Yep.
their eggs in one basket. So I think that sometimes they're more likely to want to sponsor a second channel video. Really, the reason that I started posting like a lot more on the second channel, I was tackling bigger, longer projects on the main channel, and I didn't want to go that long without posting. So I was like, let me figure out something that I can post in the meantime. And then the other thing was that once I started having kids, there were long periods of time where
I forgot this dude's a dad, huh? Damn, I need to catch up, bro. Wolfie, give me a kid, please.
it just wasn't feasible for me to be making longer projects. But yeah, when I started having kids, I just wanted a way to like be able to post something and not feel like I'm just like gone for large amounts of time. I am still gone for large amounts of time, but this gives me a vehicle to at least not have that excuse.
And the truth is, guys, it's not that serious, right? Except it is. It's deadly serious. How dare you say that? This could all be ripped away from any of us for any number of reasons at any time. You have to take it incredibly seriously, but if you take it too seriously, it strips the joy away from it. So really, it's horrifyingly serious, but you kind of have to just like put your head down like this and pretend that it's not, and pretend like, I don't even care. Like when you're trying to get the PS2 to load up faster, so you're like not paying attention to the screen. So yeah, that's the key to success, guys. You can have that one for free. Okay, so now that we've all been yapping about this for entirely too long, let me paint you another picture. Now let me tell you another story, and I'm gonna put you at the center of this story, okay? Listen up. Imagine you are a YouTuber.
Oh, I get the joke. Let me paint you a picture, and he just paints a random thing. That's funny. Draws a random thing. That's funny.
You start making videos because it's really fun, it gives you a creative outlet, you enjoy doing it. You don't really have anything in particular you want to stick to or talk about, so you're just throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks. Maybe at one point you made what you thought was going to be a one-off video essay type thing about like the state of the music industry. And you don't really know that much about the state of the music industry, you don't really know or care much about music at all, but you were like, oh, this would be a fun thing to do. And that video explodes. Millions of views. You're rolling in it right now. Now, there are tons of people that expect that type of video from you. They expect music industry video essays from you. You, the person that doesn't really care that much about that topic. And until now, nobody wanted anything from you. Nobody expected you to do anything. They didn't know who you were. And now they know you as the music industry video essay person. So you give the people what they want, you know? And you have to give those people what they want because the algorithm won't push it to anybody else. It's
And you make a living off it. You make bread off that shit.
only gonna show it to your core, and if your core doesn't like it, you gotta start all over. So you're gonna use this momentum built up by this one successful video, and you're gonna roll with it. You don't really rock the boat, you just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over until it completely burns you out. And what used to be fun, posting YouTube videos, experimenting with stuff, is no longer fun for you. And then some twit sitting on his couch sparks the idea of a second channel. I can start over. I can start from scratch. I don't have a core audience that I have to appease.
Dude, creator burnout is so fucking real, except for critical. But like, it just is real, bro. Like, I was thinking about like my mental health when it comes to covering these dark topics. Like, I'm reading my scripts. Again, it's been like 2 or 3 years now that I don't write my scripts. There's only been a handful every year that I'm really passionate about. But like, I be getting scripts back from my scriptwriter, and then like the shit I read, that shit, obviously we talk about rape and torture and like so much disgusting shit that I'm like, does this affect me? Like, to some degree, does it affect me? And I think like I think it does. Like, I really do think it does. Not in a way of like, I don't want to make these videos anymore, but in a way of like, I need another outlet, you know? Like, I need to do something else. Like, I feel like it's always similar cases. Like I said, the next video is the most disturbing dark web related deaths. Like we talk about the craziest shit, and it's just like, again, how am I gonna be like personality? No, the fuck, that's weird. But also, like, it just is a lot of information I get, and then I just like, it's a lot of negativity. That's part of being a true crime YouTuber. But like, no, bro, that's why I love the second channel. That's why I love this channel. I love both, obviously, but this second channel, man, ooh, it helps me a lot, man. Cause because like before I was really posting on the second channel, I was very like, oh, another video. And that's when I made that second channel video talking about the main channel. It's called What Happened to the Tub channel, something like that. And I explained that, like, yeah, not only, like, imagine going through, like, the worst breakup of your life, but on top of that, now I gotta read about fucking torture and tell it to people. Like, I don't have that Danny Gonzalez, like, oh, I went through a breakup, but now I could talk about, like, a Cybertruck. Like, no, for me, it was breakup, then talk about the most horrifying shit you'll ever hear. Like, it fucks with you. But we already talked about Song Wars at the beginning of the stream. Did it help when you involved many fans in the Tubington vids? Yeah. You guys remind me of, like, my audience, and I really appreciate it.
I have an algorithm that is feeding my stuff to very specific people. I can just experiment without fear of ruining what I've already got going. I can continue to do the thing that is working, but I can experiment somewhere else without harm to this main thing. You hit the jackpot. That is why we do it. And it can reignite your love for making videos. I've even said it in the past on second channel videos that I've made.
I think that's enough mindless rambling for one day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on the second channel. I feel like 2019 Scott, like I'm starting all over again. It's fun, it's exciting. Does it feel kind of like your second channel is what your main channel was like 8 years ago?
It's similar, and I feel like probably for some viewers, it feels that way. It's not the same process because I was still scripting videos for my main channel back then, and the second channel videos aren't really scripted at all, but I think the end result ends up being pretty similar. Yeah,
I mean, it is a business, so it like grew into this big business that people expect a certain thing from, and then being able to start something new again kind of like brings that excitement back. If you're making YouTube videos, you do love what you're doing, but you get caught in this weird cycle where it like starts to become monotonous, and having a second channel gives you the freedom to like love what you're doing again and like do something new and do something that's less predictable.
I've always loved what I do, but that doesn't mean that you can't get burnt out. I love doing what I do, and I want to keep loving doing what I do. I never want.
He really doesn't have an upper lip. That's crazy. Shout out Scott though.
Want to dislike it. I never want to hate it. And I see a lot of YouTubers end up hating what they do. Like they hate the content they produce, or like they feel like they're cornered into only producing a certain type of content. I never really felt that way, but I definitely felt like getting to a point where it's like I can't do this at the frequency I once did. I think Scott Stash kind of helps me see this more as like a sustainable kind of thing.
Once you introduce like sponsorships and such into content, there's like an expectation. And even if you started out,
yeah, this makes me like, would I accept sponsorships on Tubington? I think if sponsors were to look at my second channel, they'd be like, the views are all over the place, but they peak with Reddit. And obviously I love the Reddit videos, and I like that you guys like them as well, and I like that YouTube viewers like them. I think a sponsor would hit me up and they'd be like, specifically, can we get a sponsor on your next Reddit video? I don't think they'd be like, on your next Tubington video. I think they'd be like, what the fuck? How you get 3,000 views and then 100,000 on the next one? Like, it's so sporadic. I think that's what they would do. Would I take the deal though? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You got me fucked up. Hey, offer me that bag, bro.
Out coming in loving it, at a certain point, it becomes routine where you like kind of know the process of it, and you're making it because like videos need to go out. The business aspect of it, like, hey, videos need to get out. Sponsors like have a certain deadlines that they need to hit. So like when people sit down and they're like, okay, I need to shoot today, I need a video, and when you think from that structure, yeah, I think you could lose some of the passion, and I think that kind of reads in the videos sometimes.
So do you feel more creatively fulfilled on one channel versus the other? I guess your main channel.
There's a nice balance though, because when I remember being a kid and just like run and gun, making whatever you want, and that's what my second channel feels like. And I think that's the vibe I get from other people's second channels too, where it's more just like old school style, not so much planning going into it.
I know a lot of YouTubers treat this more business-like, where it's almost like a corporation. They record and they have like a team for thumbnails and all that stuff. And I'm not very good at letting go of doing those tasks. I don't feel like you are either.
No, the second channel energy, and even with like the community that tends to build around those channels, feels a lot more like an older generation of what YouTube used to be, kind of free flowing.
This video feels therapeutic for me.
And a lot of main channels feel more corporate, for lack of a better term, I guess. Very polished, very particular for how the algorithm is going to pick it up. The branding is very like well thought out for thumbnails and titles. And the second channel is a lot looser. And I've seen that type of energy be really like beneficial in growing an audience more so than like a main channel. A main channel might reach more people, but a second channel feels like it has a better,
more personable
community. Yeah.
I'm not really interested in growth. It's more so about sustainability. Let's keep doing this for as long as possible. This is such a once in a lifetime opportunity. I can share this with my friends.
So there you go, guys. You're welcome for the knowledge. Also, I don't know why IS stopped making music. I'm sorry I teased you about that. I wrote this note on my phone back in 2023, and I've just been kind of sitting on.
All right. Thank you, Scott Kramer. You gave me this is an amazing video. I liked it. This is therapeutic. Scott Kramer, if you're watching my reaction to your video, because I'm gonna upload this as well. First of all, thanks for giving me content. Second of all, thanks for spreading the word of why we love our second channels. Because everything is spot on true. Everything is true. There's just, we gather an audience on the main channel that expects one thing. But we like fucking playing video games too. We like making music too. We like involving other items in our videos too. And that is why we have a second channel. Perfect. That's my outro for the YouTube version. All right. Ooh, what the fuck? Oh no. This is some bullshit, isn't it?
Twenty vision. Cupid hit me with precision. I wonder if you look both ways when you cross my mind.
Oh my god, that shit was fucking ass. Yo, that shit was fucking ass, bro. Who was that? Who was this Tyler the Creator dude? I bet I have more monthly listeners than him. That shit was ass, bro. Oh my lord. Trying to look for who the Yo, I'm unk right now. Why the fuck I got the red one? I'm unk right now. Who pinged me? Did someone ping me? What the fuck? Mark is red. Probably deleted. Alright. Yeah, y'all, artists, submit. Tyler the Creator hops on. Hops on Tub by Taste, not Taste by Tub. Wait, Tub, you should low-key read my analysis. I worked. Wait, that was you? Wait, link it again. Link it in fuck, I forget. User links? Alright, link it in links. Alright, so if I remember correctly, someone made a Google Doc analyzing Dummy before it drops. Which is fucking crazy to me. So, let's read over that. You guys are unlocking It's in Music disc? What do you mean, like the channel? You guys are unlocking so much Dummy lore, but it's because you guys ask. I'm like that. I'm not just gonna give it to you. If someone asks, sure, I'll answer. I see it. All right. I read some of it because I was like, I was just shocked. So I read it off stream. Also, I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting trolled. Let me full screen this. All right, you guys better be hyped for Dummy. But honestly, I'm like very happy. I was talking to Brandon about this specific document, and I was like, damn, bro, like I'm really happy to have a fan base that literally analyzes my music. Like, because I'm giving you guys a good story. It's not just, I'm gonna fuck bitches, I'm gonna get money, I got my heart broken, she is not my honey. You know, like, we're not doing that. So I'm very happy that I could give you guys this. Yes, this is not the album cover for Dummy. This is correct. I have not revealed it yet. Dummy by Tub, Informal Analysis by Jimmy. Wait, Jimmy, you won the giveaway, right? You won the giveaway? Is that you? Oh, shit. You deserve that fucking giveaway win then. Huh. Yeah, I did, lol. Nice. Okay. All right, let's see this. Introduction, and to make things clear. When a YouTuber creates a song, it usually is made specifically as a joke. I've not seen this. This is new. No formal writing, no meticulous detailing, no perfected storyline or morals. They barely have any critical appeal, made simply to popularize the content creator's name. I mean, have you even fully listened to Mask by Dream? Or how about Life is Fun by The Odd Ones Out? You could even talk about most of Balarke's discography. His lyrics are just about balls, though his beats are really well made. Overall, you can never stand to listen to any music that a full-time YouTuber releases, aside from Tubbs, of course. Glaze. Bruh. Nah, I'm playing. Thank you. I like to cuss like I was raised in a barn. Tub. This era of Albert Ruiz, aka Tub, as a music artist, is an exceptional step up to his personal career with the release of Taste. As the author of this analysis, I want to express my love for his music and extreme dedication to his arts. Tub has gone through a great deal of struggle throughout his life, as every other being on earth, but I have never seen anyone express his transparency for his love life as he does, especially with the release of SLM and Dreamcatcher. In his discography, as some of his greatest works, it really struck my heart and changed my perspective about my own dating life. It honestly inspired me to become a better person, though mostly in terms of relationship making and being a good friend, and just to appreciate my life while I still can. Sweet. That means a lot to me, man. That melts my heart, actually. That's really sweet. To express my appreciation, I wanted to dedicate some of my time to analyzing his works a little bit further, and with Dummy being announced for its release in the mid to late 2026, I was in for the long run. If you can read this, Mr. Ruiz, if I can call you that. No, you can't. Fuck you. Imagine. Not. Yeah, you can call me Mr. Ruiz. Thank you for everything that you did for me and a lot of people out there. You are practically the only YouTuber, streamer, artist that I completely enjoy and trust that won't become controversial. No offense. I think that's not how you spell offense. I think it's with a C. I mean C with an S. But yeah, thank you for enjoying my content. And I hope things will be that way. Your working career story is very inspiring, and I hope to become somebody as influential as you are. You can do it. Also, thanks for the giveaway. Oh, in advance, of course. You wrote this before you won the giveaway? Oh, they're going to say it's rigged. They're going to say it's rigged, bro. Oh my God. Jesus. Use code TUB on Cheeky. Take a look at Exists merchandise. Watch morbid documentaries, etc. Crazy way to spell etc. I think you don't need that space. Anyway. You can skip the rest of the intro. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so it's not written by AI. Lastly, I myself am not going to create a documentary on this. I'm not good with the camera editing, and my microphone barely works, so I'm physically unable to make a documentary itself. You're free to make a video based on the info with this document. Yeah, I feel like a lot of TGM is going to be using this document when they have to create the dummy documentaries, because I also want to make a competition for dummy documentaries. But we'll talk about that later when the time comes. Analyzing the story. That's all I have to say. Now enjoy my analysis thoughts on Dummy. Just a suggestion, not a threat. Don't take it as a formal analysis, as it follows a specific format. For example, I'm not making a bibliography. I'll just cite the source via link. W picture. Background. Known characters, general setting. Okay. In late 2026, Dummy is late 2026? Okay, no, it's not coming out late 2026. You're going to make a lot of corrections. I will give you the corrections here, okay? So you hit a gold mine for this. It's coming out 2027. Just kidding. No. It's coming out sooner than late 2026. A lot of people already fucking are theorizing when it's going to drop. Dummy is said to be Tubbs' 4th official album. No, it is my 3rd. Remember, Dreamcatcher was a mixtape. That was not an album. It was not an album. That's why I didn't have vinyls. That's why I didn't have merch. It was just, look what I can do, guys. So it's my 3rd album. So I haven't dropped since 2023. And album-wise. Dummy currently consists of 6 confirmed songs, snippets in total being Taste, Skin, Gold, Tell Me the Truth, You Watch Me Die, What Do You Want? Unknown Spanish song, unknown sped up song. Whoa. Interesting. The 2 unknown songs have no snippets, leaks available on the web, and thus do not have a prepared analysis. Also, thanks to Arthur's Tub Tracker for having the complete list. Like, damn, he's really going above and beyond for this. Props for that. Ooh, thanks for the props, man. Thanks for noticing. Thanks for noticing. I want this to be a very identifying album. Send comments, please. As of March 20th, 2026, All But Taste has been released as a single. I think you mean Only Taste has been released as a single. The other known and confirmed snippets are available on Instagram under the user Test Dummy Loves You. More information is available in the notes/trivia section of this introduction. They will eventually be posted online as a full album on YouTube Music, SoundCloud, and Spotify is scheduled for sometime in late 2026. The specific day is unknown. Yeah. Dummy revolves around a faded love story consisting of 3 individuals, which is to be explained later on in this analysis. Tub had also mentioned that this was made as a form of event for himself regarding his personal life and breakup. As said in his Camp Moist streamathons on March 20th, I spent so long in my room. Remember? I went through the loneliest year of my life because I went through a breakup, right? And I thought that woman was going to be my wife. This is not to be made revolving himself. However, as he explains later on, yeah, look. Tub reveals he's still not in love with... Oh, yeah, I was reading something. Tub reveals he's still not in love with his ex and hasn't moved on. No, bro. This is not about me, bro. This is about Dummy. Anyway, Tub. Nice. Damn, you really got my quotes in? You're crazy. You're crazy. Thus, this entire analysis is based on this story in particular. I mean, you already know about the main character now, so why don't we get into the characters? There consists of 3 characters within the story of Dummy, as said by Tub himself. But I do want to tell you guys about the 3 main people that the album includes. Dummy, our main character, Darla, a love interest, Damien, the engineer, who puts them back together, and another love interest, okay? So those are our 3 main characters. They all start with the letter D, Dummy, Damien, Darla. These are the names I'd like you guys to know. Oh my god, holy shit, this is cool, dude. This is really cool. This is really cool. Half-Blood, get ready to fucking post this. Tub talks about Dummy lore. 3/27/26. The main character of the album taken as a literal crash test dummy. Dummy is an inanimate being repeatedly placed through various crash tests and repaired by an engineer known as Damien. His other love interest is yet another character named Darla. Essentially, Dummy is placed in a love triangle where, despite being supposedly attached to Damien initially, begins to grow his love for Darla as the timeline moves forward. However, as a crash dummy, he's physically unable to express his love for either of the two, expressing solely through his mind. Pretty good. I had to look up the deuteragonist. Let me look this up. Deuteragonist? Such a weird word. Shout out to you for letting me know this is what the second main character definition means.
Deuteragonist.
Oh, deuteragonist. That was close. Deuteragonist. You don't have to be sweating, bro. Like, you're just going to get a better document out of this. Okay. A deuteragonist in the story, Damien is an engineer working in the same crash test facility that Dummy is placed within. His job is to repair and recalibrate the test dummies after a crash test has concluded. He is supposedly, again, Dummy's initial love interest. No. I'll just say it here quickly. He is the second love. Dummy loves Darla, and then something happens, and then Dummy falls in love with Damien. So it's, you got it, switch it around. Dummy mistakes his repairs. Dummy mistakes his repairs as legitimate care for him. and feels betrayed when he cares for other people in the facility and neglects Dummy. No, it's not Damien, nor is it Damien. Yes, Tub did explain that Damien is the correct spelling. Yeah. Dummy's gay. Dummy is an inanimate object. Even though I use he, him pronouns, you could use they, them. You could use she, her. I don't give a fuck. But I use he, him just as easier for me to say it. But yeah, Dummy has no gender. Dummy has no sexuality. Another deuteragonist in the story, Darlene, is possibly related to Damien in some way and works in the same facility as him. She is mentioned and preferably known as Darla over her real name, especially by Dummy. Not much is known about her as of right now, aside from the fact that she is Dummy's other love interest. 3D's very clever, Tub. I mean, who else had the same idea? All right, Guy Fieri. You heard about Triple D? Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dines. Wait, really? I didn't know that. That's funny. Really? Fuck. I gotta change their names. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna have to rewrite. No, you're not. You're doing pretty good. Let's see. Of the 3 characters, only Dummy has a full, complete look. Damien has his small cameo-like appearance in the music video for Taste, but we are necessarily given a confirmed, detailed outlook for his appearance. Nothing much to note for Darlene either, that is. As of right now, also to note, their ages are negligible, as it barely has much to do to the story. However, it's to be assumed that they are all adults, likely around Dummy's age. This could be in relation to Tub's age during the making of the album, which would be 24 or 42 years old. I mean, realistically, that is as old as some engineers are, especially those that are working on repairs. Also, Damien does kind of look like a 24-year-old. No, the fuck he doesn't. He looks about the same age as a Gordon Freeman, I guess, and he's about 27 years old, so yeah. Okay. This guy, Damien, let's see, like mid-40s. He's definitely on the older side. Dummy, you don't know his age yet. But like, you know how vampires be 1,000 years old? I'm trying to be on that energy, but like for when Test Dummy started. So you'll hear more when the album comes out. Did I just call him Test Dummy? Excuse me, Dummy. Dummy is old. Dummy is pretty old. I'm pretty sure Dummy is older than all of you in the chat. I'm pretty sure. You'll hear a specific bar that will give you the answer in literally the next single. The story is set throughout the facility, from the repairs, the testing, and the perspective of Dummy. As current information suggests, not much happens outside the lab within the story, that is, at least as far as Dummy can see. There could be some hints to whatever that happens outside the facility with the other characters, but such can only be determined by whatever happens within the album. Either way, I do feel like the setting is partially negligible. Okay, plot. Pretty straightforward. Dummy is a troubled, inanimate being that is placed through multiple car crashes, facing constant repairs and damages his entire life. But deep inside, he has a love interest with 2 workers at a crash test facility, being Damien and Darla. He has to decide between one character or the other to pursue his relationship and find his true love. In the perspective of Darla and Damien, however, neither of the two have any knowledge of this, and they only presume Dummy as more or less an inanimate object. Wait, do you think Darla's a human? Look. Let me show you guys something. It's fucking crazy, actually. Like, it's literally crazy to me. Alright. I think otherwise. Oh, okay. Okay. So, when I was writing Dummy, and I gave her the name, Darla, tell me why. I did a lot of research with the Vince and Larry, old 80s/90s commercials. I think they're 90s. They start off in like 89. Tell me why I click it, bro. Look at what her name is, bro. It like scared me. I was like, what the fuck?
Gosh, Darlene, it sure is a...
Darlene! Her name is Darlene! I gave her the name Darla and I clicked this commercial and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, no way. No way it lines up. No way it lines up, bro. I was like, you would have thought that I would have watched this commercial. Bro, I watched a compilation. They didn't have this in the compilation. That's fucking insane, bro. That was like crazy to me. I named her Darla, and the old fucking commercials named her Darlene. So I was like, oh my god, this is so good.
Gosh, Darlene, it sure is amazing how much we have in common.
I know, Larry. We both love 3-car pileups. We both were built in Buffalo.
And we both know wearing safety belts helps save thousands of lives.
Yeah, this is fascinating.
Don't mind Vince. He's getting over a bad breakup.
I know. Janet's picking up the pieces, too. They're in here.
I wish they understood it's all worth it to get people to buckle up.
Hey, lacerated lovebirds, I sense a major crush.
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Talk about head over heels.
Head over heels. But anyway, so this is what we have Darla looking as. Like, for a sketch wise, like, you could imagine this. Except obviously they wouldn't have her looking this like with makeup and with a bow tie, hair tie, bow tie. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, so that's Darla. That's like the sketch we'll use for now. It was just I was like so shocked. And then there was another thing that I'll tell you guys after the album comes out that like I'm so in tune with this lore that like so much shit has lined up. Anyway. I'm wearing a bow and lipstick because I'm a girl. They only presume Dummy as more or less an inanimate object. Dummy struggles to get through his love life and make his final decision in a world where nobody could understand and reflect such a kind of love to an inanimate object like himself. The plot is to be explained deeper in this analysis. The songs and snippets get into more detail of the story, so do look into my personal takes and analysis of the album part by part. When taken into a more personal perspective, it is pretty common for people to love people that don't understand it. I myself had relationships where the other didn't understand my kind of love. It hurts to know, but we all move on from it. Preach. It's much more common for people to love someone that doesn't even acknowledge your feelings, struggles, or even their very existence. You'd feel hopeless if that was the case, and I'm sure that's how Dummy feels as a sentient test dummy that's unable to move. Spot on for that one. Preach. Preach. Dummy is the first serious album in Tubbs' discography. He didn't actually plan any of his previous albums out without any main singles or planned hits on any of them. Dummy is also one of Tubbs' most advertised upcoming albums, spanning way before its initial release. It surpasses Tubbs' Stop Loving Me with its small insert within its animated series known as 2 Gay Cats. Yeah, but when that came out, when the pilot came out, Body was already out. So I guess you could still say it was promo, but it wasn't like pre-Stop Loving Me. The Instagram account repetitive mentioning during his live streams and even plastering posters along a small plaza in Tampa, Florida are all of Tubbs' personal efforts to publicize its release. The posters are a close-up black and white image of Dummy, similar to the one on the title page of this analysis. Tubbs explains that there is nothing cryptic that is related to these posters and that anyone in Florida is open to take the posters if they eventually find them. They already took them down. We saw on stream, like, either the wind or someone literally just ripped them off. Tubb has had full trust in Dummy. Tubb has full trust in Dummy being able to surpass his previous hits, which explains his extensive efforts in publicizing. Give credit to Reister and Dalatega as the two main producers for Taste. It's probably that they'll be involved in the rest of Dummy. Reister is. Dalatega is not. The album is the first to be presented under the first not to be presented under the Fat Cat Studios label, and instead under his new label, Exist Records. That is true. That is true. This is based off Tubbs' personal clothing brand Exist. Tubb has plans on setting this as a professional label, he states that he wants to keep the label available to newer upcoming artists to not only make a profit, but also to promote and bring support to the artists' careers. Exactly. Exactly. Though not shown in any of the snippets, Spanish lyrics are intended to appear in the album. I mean, oh, yeah, because I said it. Okay. I mean, that's clearly what Tubb said. Like, he literally said it himself. There's some Spanish in there. Just know that there's some Spanish in there. And I wanted to just, like, make up for Corazon because I don't like Corazon anymore. I just wanted to do something really perfect and, like, really, really just beautiful. Yeah. I want to show you guys a snippet, but let's get some singles out first. The Cam Moist. Yeah. We'll skip over this a little bit. We'll just skip. This is a really long document, guys. You guys can check it out on the Discord if you want. I love adding the stutters. Yeah, fuck you for that. You don't gotta add the fucking stutters. Yes, they don't get it. They actually do donuts. Why did you have to add that? We're gonna actually do donuts. Taste is the very first song off the album Dummy. Also to be noted, this is also the very first song to be released in the album list, with its release on March 20th, 2026. Right after Tubb's birthday, Tubb anticipated for the song to be the best performing of the selection, as well as career point, which explains its early release. Taste is within the perspective of Dummy, referring to Damien. Taste is placed within the EDM genre of music, not hyperpop. Thank you. Anyway, for the Tubb, I didn't know you went back to hyperpop. I can never escape that label. I'll make fucking rock. This is like hyper rock. Remember? I don't know if you guys remember. I dropped Stop Loving Me. Full on rock, right? Someone said, this is like a combination of rock and hyperpop. I would suggest it's hyper rock. Oh my God. Like how? Like how? Bro, like literally? Like what the fuck? Bro. Every day I want to beat my red hair self up for talking about hyperpop. Like using that word. I should have just said EDM from the beginning. Anyway. Yeah, it's cool. I was learning. The chorus expresses Dummy's obsession with Damien being almost entirely consumed by the image of his face. He dreams of gaining human expression. Yeah, tasting him. Yeah. Progressive rock. Such dreams appear to be a repetitive obsession, where such is all a Dummy can choose to think about. It also suggests with his constant testing upon himself, Damien's constant working on Dummy's repetitive cycle being damaged and repaired led to his endless envy and appeal to Damien, as he's the only form of human interaction that he receives. Dummy mistakes a lot of Damien's actions as an expression of love. Yep. This is where I don't know if I've said this before, but this album does. It is a lot. It is mainly about, yes, being lonely, but having Stockholm Syndrome and loving someone that doesn't care about you. Loving someone that, being attached to someone that is not helping you. They're borderline abusing you. Though in this case is a little bit different because Dummy doesn't talk. So Damien doesn't know that he's abusing him, but Dummy still sees this as like, why the fuck are you helping me but also leaving me? Why the fuck do you keep fixing me and then just throwing me away and sending me off to fucking die and die and die? So this is a really deep album that I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about this. Like being able to write in this perspective and just give this a platform. His repairs are inaccurately interpreted as Dummy being irreplaceable and him being stuck in his mind as an act of love. It goes to show how broken and one-sided this relationship is, with Dummy mistaking a lot of Damien's routinely work as an act for love, and thus chasing him, who doesn't even recognize Dummy's own existence as a sentient object. It could also point to Dummy being badly damaged in crashes, where he feels bitter towards Damien for letting him go through them, and wants to take his revenge. Again, Dummy still does not recognize that Damien is doing his job as an engineer. He sees Damien's repairs and work on Dummy as saving him from his supposed torture, which is then converted to love over time. Good. I'm glad you could get this from my lyrics and the words I say. See, this is the thing though. Voice crack. I fucking hated and not like I actually hated, but I disliked. Like, I'm writing this whole story, and no offense to the person that wrote it on Genius. Shout out, because you're still like keeping up with me, and I like that. But when people just be like, this is about his ex. No. I spent a year writing this like beautiful, lonely Stockholm syndrome story, and people are like, no, this is about Tuv. This is about Tuv. This is about Tuv. No. Chill. Razi, chill. Like, no. So I'm glad that I can like form this like music audience that is really like, oh shit, nah, this is different. Like, this is different. Yellow Hearts. We hear again about Dummy's resentment towards Damien. He knows that he's made to be thrown around in car crashes and to be fixed again, but Dummy wishes that he was more than that. He wished it was more than his purpose as a test subject. With this wanting to have a purpose beyond being used for testing, Dummy hopes to confess his love to Damien, who was there for all his life in regards to all the coats that he wore. See, this was a really good interpretation. Like, one day your coats will know all my truths. Like, I didn't see it as, like, the coats of his career. I wrote it, but I like this, so I don't even know if I want to say it. But I wrote it in the intentions of, like, the team of engineers. Like, there's more engineers, but Damien is the one that's assigned to Dummy. So, like, there's a bunch of coats, you know? That's how I saw it, but I really like this. Like the different coats that Damien has worn. I like it too, man. And it still goes with the story, so it doesn't like change anything like too crazy. I'm gonna what the fuck? Okay, wait, I want to see if like let's go to the music video. This is the last thing I'll talk about. I feel like this is the last thing I'll talk about. You guys could go to the document. I watched the music video for Taste over and over from its release, and I must say, wow, it's not even that Tuv decided to include himself as Dummy, but mostly from the 3D modeling, the overall editing, it's a total breathtaker. Very much different from the other music videos that I've seen, where it's just the artists, well, flexing their wealth, doing crazy things, just being full of themselves and stuff. It's more centered around the storyline, kind of like what Tyler the Creator did with Igor and Wolf, but a step further. A step further is crazy. Anyway, back to the analysis. We're focusing more on the 3D work. No, not Tuv dancing in a test dummy costume. The very first scene as the introduction is very interesting. It shows Damien working on Dummy, but it's kind of different. Instead of him being an engineer, he's more so a doctor. Damien wears a lab coat, works in a hospital-like setting, and Dummy lays down in a hospital bed. More importantly, Damien holds a syringe next to Dummy as well. This could possibly be less of a mistake from the modelers, but a little play on Dummy's own perception of his life. Instead of him as a dummy undergoing repairs, it's Dummy as a human undergoing treatment. He feels and knows everything that Damien does to him, but misinterprets it completely. Perhaps it's pointing at the fact that he wants to actually feel human. There are more scenes of Dummy being reminded of all the crash tests that he and other test dummies had to undergo, almost as if he was going insane. He clearly doesn't want to go through all those tests again, let alone suffer through another one. It also points to the fact that Dummy wants to take revenge on Damien for letting him suffer over and over again, just to take him through constant regular repairs. The next scene is related to Damien feeling Dummy's body, where he runs his hand across Dummy's chest. Of course, Damien doesn't know that Dummy can feel every single touch. Again, this is connected to the lyrics of the song, where Dummy mistakes Damien's touch and fixing as genuine love and care. Wow. That's most of the important scenes. After that, it's just Tuv dancing and sitting in different poses. Very tough. No, I'm not going to use the informal spelling for Tuv. You like grammar just like me. That's what's funny. Moyo! Let me let Moyo in. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's just standing out the door, bro. I don't know. The door's open, though. Psst. Come on. 3 model musicals are edited point that has gone through. Moyo, come in. Get in. Psst. Come on. You're. Oh my God. Moyo, come on. They want to see you. Psst. Here. Psst. Come on. There you go. Come here. Let me pet you. Thank you. Let me grab you. Got you. There you go. El Rey. El Rey. Say hi. Hi. Hi, Maya. I love you. My baby. I love you, baby. My baby, my baby, my baby. You're my son. Tell them that you're my son. Good job. All right, last section. Do I have to grade the music video? Well, I don't, nor do I have to, but I will share my opinion. Overall, it's definitely very interesting and cool to watch, and I enjoy the fact that it's a bit different from how other music artists and professional videographers do it. There's an actual relation to the video, to the story of the music, not just, oh, this song's cool, and so am I. Now look at my prop money. It's, oh, this song's cool, and so am I. Now let me tell you the story behind the song. There's a difference. With that out of the way, the editing is cool. The clips were cool. The 3D modeling was cool. One thing I like to nitpick is that, well, the 3D modeling was quite a bit underwhelming. No offense to whoever was involved. Damn, you're dissing Nome. She's going to get on your ass. The quality and fluidity is out of the question. Very well done. But I wanted more of the story within the video, and to have it up just a third of the music video, it's a bit disappointing. Again, no offense overall. Hey, shout out Nome. Yeah, Nome's gonna get on your fucking ass, bro. I'm just kidding. I liked the amount of 3D modeling because, dude, she made the 3D models from scratch, and then she made the move. She rigged them, and then she edited the video on top. So she did everything. So I'm not like mad about it. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go take a piss. I'll be back. Enjoy taste. That's why we're talking about it. Give me a second. Moyo, host the stream for me. Be like Moby.
I didn't need you. You say I'm built for this, is what I do. One day your coast will know all my truths. My boss so power revealing my soul. Beyond the road, that staircase to heaven don't excite me no more.
So, Moby would never leave us. I think it's time to get into Reddit. I want to give a big thank you to Jimmy for the dummy analysis. You guys can go find that in the Discord. So if you want to read over that, it is right here. It is in the user links channel. You want to check that out? Yeah, fan art. No, we don't have fan art. Tough memes. What the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't want to see that shit. Hey, baby. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Oh, you guys doing something cool? Watch this. Again, Tub talking about unbans for the fucking 1000th time. I don't ban and I don't unban. It's my mods. I don't care like that. Fucking, there's an unban request, right? You could do that. Yeah, oh shit. Where is it? Look at this. You guys know the cover art for Taste? This one. Look at the real version. This is so crazy. This is weird to your eyes, huh? Yellow. That's weird, isn't it? Here. You can get your screenshots in. It's real, bro. Like, should I auction these off? And I have some for the next single. Look. Let me make sure I don't leak anything. These are all singles. Imagine. These are all the singles. We gotta wait for the album. Nah. But the next single. By the way, get fucking Taste to 100,000. But the next single, I'll give you guys the color for it. And I'm not gonna change the color. I don't think so. And if I do, sorry. It has the name written on it, so this is the back of it. This is the next single. This is the next single. This is it. I can't show you guys the front because it has the name written on it. But yeah, get that shit to 100,000 streams and then you'll get the fucking next single. We're at like 40,000 right now. We're at 40,000. I can show you guys. Hey, Vinny. Yeah, I have to always like modify the colors, but I want the next single to be red. I'm thinking about red. Fuck, I don't have autofocus on. Fuck. Dude, this fucking dumbass fucking camera. 41,000. 41,000. So get that shit to 100,000 and then we'll talk. And then we'll talk. Why is my camera like that, man? I miss autofocus. Might need Andrew to come over and just fuck with it. 50,000? I'll do something for 50,000 streams too. I don't know what though, but it can't be a snippet because you got like, oh, maybe it could be a snippet. And then 100,000, I drop the real song. All right, the goal right now is at 40K. Get that shit to 50K streams. Shit, and I'll give you a snippet of the next single. So get that shit to 50K, bro. Come on. Go stream that shit on Spotify specifically. And then if you have the other ones, that's cool too. But look at this shit. I don't want to leak anything. It's already number one. It's already number one, bro. It's already number one. Already number one. Look at that, man. Fuck yeah, man. You guys love the song. I saw it. It's like in 1,300 playlists already. Like, I saw that shit. Like, I'm like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. All right. With that being said, I want to talk about Reddit. But before that, I'm going to stall because I got to check my Instagram post and how it's doing. One more winner. Has already seen this? Dude, okay, some of you guys haven't even seen the clips. Like, let me show you guys the clips. The clips have been going so good on fucking Instagram, bro. Like, I'm like happy about it. I'm like happy. I'm happy about it. Before we get into Reddit, like 2 clips specifically are blowing up. I didn't know you. Hold on. No, you're lying. This is called. You're fucking lying. You're lying. Holy shit, it is him! Can I get a photo with you? Yeah, of course. You know what, bro? Fuck you. Come back here. Come on. Oh, I fucking won it. Yeah, thank you. I got it. I fucking love you, bro. I appreciate it. No, what the fuck? I fucking love you, man. What? Yeah. You're not gonna get in trouble. I don't give a fuck about your tongue. So that one has 18K likes. It's so good for real. 200,000 views. We got the caricature, in case you guys missed out on that. Yeah, let's do a funny one.
He has one a little bit.
Nah, I had to leave the charm. I'm not gonna take that through fucking an airplane, bro. So I left it at the house. No, what? Well, no, you're good. Oh, fuck. That's fucked up, bro. That's fucked up, bro. You're fucking laughing. That's so fucked up.
We're ready for your reveal, everyone. Get a good look at
Oh, dude, this is fucked. All right, you can show me. Yo, that's not the worst. That's kind of tough. I'm gonna hang that up. He said he's gonna hang that up. He said he's gonna hang that up. He said he's gonna hang that up. He said. He said he's gonna hang that up. He said he's gonna hang that up. He said that he's gonna hang that up. I'm a man of my fucking word. I'm a man of my fucking word. Does that look like me? Does it look like me? Hold up, the lighting. Does it though? I don't think it does. There's no way this shit actually looks like me, huh? Nah. She made me ugly, bro, but like I'm actually fucking hot. Twins? Walking image? What? What? But yeah. This is my trophy. Cam Moist 2026 with a Sharpie in the corner. Nah, she didn't do that. Nah, I'm playing. Oh, that shit might fall. But anyway. Welcome back, Eclipse. Test. Make sure the mic good. Anyway, like I was saying, the clips have been going so good, bro. Ooh, so good. Like this one is doing really good right now. Oh my god. Nothing wrong with that. Dude, chat. Oh wow. Oh my god, bro. That is fucking crazy.
Dude, that looks like actual Lego people. That looks good.
Yeah.
Good. I like that.
Yeah.
That was a 0.5?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
W short guys in the chat. I'm 5'8". I'm not like 4 foot or anything. Fuck you. And then the gifts here. I need to go. Okay. I'm gonna go get a protein bar, and you're probably like, why the fuck are you eating a protein bar? Let me explain. But meanwhile, just watch this. It's so sweet. The last Camp Moist clip is this one.
Oh, that's a living creature in there, isn't it?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Chat, you guys have already seen this, but these are the custom Lego pieces.
That looks so cute.
So be careful with the top because it's not screwed on right. I got custom Lego figures from the actual Lego company, which is why Charlie's beard is brown, because they only had certain sets. But that is me, Charlie, co-owner of Cheeky, and Queso, co-owner of Cheeky. So, as you can see, we're both short. We got the smaller legs, and we're promoting Cheeky. So I have a camera, Charlie has a controller, and Queso has his cat. That is me, you, and Queso. And it says Cheeky, and these are from the Lego website.
That's so cool. That's adorable.
I find it cute how both of you guys got the short legs and Casey has the normal sized Lego legs.
Yeah.
I actually had to get myself my own copies because it was so cool.
That is cute. Oh, that's a living creature in there.
W gifts, bro. So, I've been watching what I eat now. I work out, but there's not really a change too much in my stomach area or my pecs area. And I'm like, everyone tells me, like, you got to eat differently. No more Popeyes, no more McDonald's, no more Burger King. I'm like, fuck it. Tell me why I started cooking, bro. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Wait. Here. I almost started to watch. Dude, I started cooking, bro. All I'm gonna say is Gordon Ramsay ain't got nothing on me. I'm serious, bro. It's crazy. Whoa, someone you know. I said, LARP? I'm not fucking LARPing. I'm cooking. I hate that I have to send this in my mod chat. Oh. But yeah. So I started cooking. And oh, there's another thing I want to show you guys. This looks fucking kind of gross. You guys will see what I'm talking about though. All right. This video of me cooking. Hopefully I didn't say my girlfriend's name, bro. I'm trying not to. I don't know, because I sent it to her. Cooking a fucking chicken for the first time in my fucking life. This is fucking crazy. This shit fucking burns me, bro. Ah! Fuck. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? I didn't know it made that much sound. I never paid attention when my mom was good. And I added fucking seasonings. Oh, fuck. You're probably like, how did it end up, though? Boom, bitch! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! And it was delicious. And it was fucking delicious. It was so good. I made it myself. No one helped. No one helped me. Yeah, I cook now, bitch. What the fuck is up? But what no one tells you is how fucking boring the meals get. This shit tastes like prison food now. It's not undercooked. It was, and then I had to recook it. It's not undercooked. Look at this shit. It's not pink. That shit was good. Fuck you. Anyway. I also got my back cracked. Nah, I'm playing. I got cupping. I got cupping done. Look at that. Bro, hold on. Dude, I took a picture while they were cupping me. This is my back. They lifted up my shirt. This shit looks like udders, right? It looks like udders. That's fucking crazy. What y'all think about this, though? Am I the GOAT or what? Yeah, that's me. Fuck is up, bitch? And you're probably saying, why did you get cupping? I was bored and remembered I had free will. I'm not joking. I don't even have back pain. I just went because I wanted to. But yeah, I wanted them to do my whole back. For some reason, I needed to provide an actual reason. So I was like, lower back pain. I was fucking capping my ass off. But they only did that. Yeah, they do acupuncture there too. But yeah. Yeah, I'm proud. I'm proud. But yeah. It's also why I've been eating fucking protein bars whenever I need a snack. Because usually I would just order a big meal. But they don't tell you that protein bars taste like frozen mud. They taste like shit that was frozen over and then mildly is melting. They are not good. By the way, if you think that protein bars are good, you're coping. Because this shit is ass. Literally tastes like fucking mud. They taste so fucking good, you're disgusting. These taste like shit. And I've tried different brands. They're so fucking bad. I feel like people don't talk about that. People don't talk about like how bad calorie deficit diet is. Bro, literally just chicken, salt and pepper, some rice. I feel like I'm a fucking prisoner right now. It sucks. Thank God my favorite drink is like Arrowhead. There's lemon protein bars that are so good. I'd shove them up my butt. I need to try lemon protein. I gotta try that. But yeah, I've been on the protein shake shit too. My girlfriend showed me a fucking amazing recipe. She put me on. She knows a thing or two about working out, so I look up to her when it comes to that. And I gotta look good for her. I gotta look good for her now. Fuck yeah, I needed this motivation. I needed this fucking motivation. Yeah, but remember, if you eat a protein bar, you're gonna need some water. Because you gotta chug this shit, because this shit is fucking horrible. They give you the glass of milk they extracted from you? Shut the fuck up, Case Panic. IG Reels? Do you know how to cook eggs now? I think those are easy. I've done it before, so I would say yes. I just don't use eggs. I don't know. One step at a time. Ugh. This shit is so bad. It's crazy how bad it is. No, one was done. One was done. But yeah, I didn't know. You have to leave the chicken out like an hour before you cook. I literally was taking them from the freezer, frozen, putting them on the stove and waiting like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. I didn't know. Also, I want to bring up this topic of like, and I'm going to be real honest with you guys. See, look, for example, someone said surface level knowledge. Here's the thing though. I was talking to my girlfriend about this. I am a strong believer, and I don't give a fuck if you think this is a bullshit ass lie. I think that due to misogyny, I was not taught how to cook. I think that my Hispanic mother taught my sister, like, you're gonna cook for your husband, so let me show you how to cook. And my mom cooked for me. I was like, literally, hands up, I don't know how to cook. Nothing. So when I ended up moving out, I was left with like nothing, you know? So, because I think it's like old misogynistic Hispanic values. You get a wife, she'll cook for you, you know? No, I want to cook for myself. So that's why at the big age of 24, I'm like learning how to cook, because I would ask, but she would show me like eggs. And also I was being lazy too. I can't fully blame my mom, but I do think just because of old values. My mom, I just did, like, my mom and my sister would cook. I was like, okay, then I guess you guys got it. I'm gonna go play video games. But yeah, so I was never properly taught how to cook until now that I'm teaching myself. Well, there's YouTube and Google. But yeah, I'm very happy about that. You guys know the Mexican girl accent, like in high school type shit. Oh my god, dude, stop recording me, stop, dude, what the fuck? And they somehow drop the N-word in there too. Dude, stop. Yesenia, stop. They're eating fucking hot Cheetos at 7 in the morning. How the fuck are you eating hot Cheetos at 7 in the morning? What the fuck are you doing? Stop. No, do you have the answer? No, did you do the packet? Bro, you did. You're lame. You're lame. Dude, it's always the same shit. It's always the same shit. I remember that shit. It's like ingrained. 500 pumps of perfume. I love this. This is hilarious to me, by the way. Stop. Stop. Like, bro, we know what you look like. Why are you covering your fucking face? Fucking think this is a face reveal. Like, no, bro. You can show your face. We don't give a fuck. They always name Mia. Hot Cheetos at 7 in the morning is actually fucking crazy. Oh. Should do a cooking video. I do want to make a cooking video. I really do. I feel like I want to get on my gourmet shit, though. Because no matter what, someone will say something. And I get that. But, whatever. Female Patrick Star. Alright, guys. Let me get my water, and then we're going to dive into r/Insaneparents. Oh, I got to log in. Do I have to log in? I don't think I have to log in. Alright, wait, can I not see comments if I don't log in? I can see comments. My favorite thing that I've cooked is what I just showed you guys, because I don't really have much on my resume. I love you. Oh yeah, guys. Okay, so I spent 5 days in Florida. It was my birthday over there, and when I got home, I came home to my house being all decorated by my mom, and it said happy birthday. There was a bunch of balloons, and there was gifts on the table, and like pictures of us when I was young, when we were both younger, me and my mom. And I was just like, damn, I really gotta like this is amazing, man. This is amazing. I may not have the best dad or a dad period, but this was like, I was like, this is the woman that like I really do everything for, like when it comes to platonic love. Like that's my queen, you know? And I got my princess too. You already know about my girlfriend. It's public knowledge now. So it was just like, ooh, like the best people in my life. Oh my God. What is it called? I don't know. They're going to say something. Tough simping for women. But the best people in my life literally are women, which is why I want a daughter so bad. Like all my blessings, like how Windigoon said in his caption for his daughter reveal, or revealing that he had a daughter. Like it really is true. The biggest blessings in my life are always they're women. They're women. So like I would love to have a daughter. I would love to have a daughter so bad. Watch me end up with 3 fucking boys, bruh. I'll still love them, but like, damn. 3 boys? What's the daughter gonna be called? I have a name in mind. Tavina. Imagine, no. No, I have a name in mind. which for some reason I'm blanking out on. Should I even reveal it? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it's a good thing that I'm blanking out. Oh yeah, that's what I want to name my daughter. Yeah, I'll say it because maybe it won't happen. I used to want to name my daughter Emily, and I always thought that was a cool name. But then a lot of people were like, "That's kind of basic, bruh." And I'm like, "Damn, it is kind of basic." But then I thought of one, Josie. Whoo, baby Josie. Josie, my daughter Josie. I think that would be so cute. Bro. I want to be a girl dad so bad. I don't want to raise 3 boys. I mean, I'm gonna if I have to. But imagine 3 tubs running around, bruh. I'm done with this shit. Dad reference? Yeah, that is. I know. Yeah, Emily's a dad reference. All right. So now that I shoved into your face that I have a good mother, let's talk about bad ones. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was just coincidental that it was my birthday and I went outside and I saw the decorations. Anyway, we are gonna be going over r/Insaneparents. This is what the subreddit looks like. r/Insaneparents. Now, I personally have never been through this or gone through this subreddit, nor would I call my mom insane. Maybe I could call my dad insane. I don't know. Again, he wasn't really in the picture. There's not much to label. But let's go through it together. It is 5:30. We're going to spend an hour here and we're going to see what's going to happen. I need to post that on the subreddit. I just need to show off that I have a loving mother. No, that's so fucked up. I hope you guys in the chat and the YouTube viewers have loving parents as well. Hopefully these stories aren't relatable. And let's get into, should we just go by, I guess we'll just go by the front page. Okay. Ew, why is it display mode? Okay, cool. Email leak. Awesome. I'm gonna fucking put my email on blast. That is already publicly known. You know what? Let me just sign in. That's so lame. That's so lame. Let me sign in. Oh my God, how many fucking... Give me a second, guys. Intermission. There we go. Now I can do dark mode. Sorry about that. That was stupid. Oh my God, that Roblox capture was disgusting. That shit had me so annoyed, bro. Post mom and dad made after what I think was calling ungrateful can be interpreted positively, but it doesn't seem like it's used that way. All right, so what did mom and dad post? What we think of our fathers as we age. At 5 years old, dad knows everything. At 6, dad knows. At 10, dad doesn't know. At 12, dad's gone crazy. At 14, can't take dad seriously. At 18, what does dad know? At 21, dad's talking rubbish. At 23, I know more than dad. At 25, dad seems to know something after all. At 30, maybe I should ask dad something about this. At 40, it's amazing how dad went through all this. At 45, dad has been right all along. At 50, if dad was there, I could have learned a lot. Guys, can we skip to 25? The mom said this? You know what? I'm not trying to hate. I'm again, open mind. I'm not going to be like always on the kid's side. Like, let's see. I feel most people... I've heard about this before, not sure. Okay, so I understand, like, the concept of, like, I don't know. I can't relate to the dad shit. All right, guys, look. When it comes to the dad shit, I'm not going to be able to give good input. Remember, I didn't grow up with a fucking dad, so I don't fucking understand a lot of this shit. But I'll try to see in the perspective of a mom. this isn't that bad. I feel like it's just like she's being annoying, but it's not bad. Right? It's not the worst. Guys, can we skip the 20? It's not the worst. I don't think it's the worst. I don't know. I'm past 48 and holy shit, this is not true. Well, I'm 42 and I can tell you anything past 23 is rubbish. How my dad was a shit parent. I wished my ideas my parent. Okay. I still cannot take my father seriously after keys begging his mom for money, Gucci shoes. I feel like no one is talking about this. They're just talking about like, well, my dad, well, my, like, no, this is a very different subreddit. This is a very different subreddit. It's mom humor. Yeah, right? Let the mom humor, let the mom have her mom humor. We might have to sort by best of all time or top of all time. I don't think that one was the worst. All right. I should have stayed home. Repost. My overprotective Catholic mother just told me this lockdown is this COVID? Is God's way of telling me I go out too much. Sorry, everybody. This entire pandemic is my fault for not staying home. My bad. Damn. You're telling me I go out too much. Huh. That's the thing. Okay, look. That's the thing with a lot of religious people. I feel like they use it as like a stake or like a something to poke at you with when it's clearly not your fault. Like, and this is an extreme example. You caused the pandemic. God is showing you that you need to stay in, or like, what? Yeah, you need to stay. Like, that's just stupid. But I do feel like parents do use the religious excuse a lot. You know? You tell them something, they're like, no, but God didn't want you to do that. And it's just like, bruh. You know damn well they're using religion as a form to get their thoughts out. They'll be like, no, God didn't want you to not become a doctor. Shut up. You wanted me to just say you. Don't fucking bring God into the equation. You want me to be a doctor. It's not God. It's you. So like, I hate when they throw it in your face like that. I haven't dealt with that. My mom is amazing. She is religious, but she never pulled a God card. I think that's lame. That's lame as fuck. But yeah. Let's see this. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I gotta put the headphones on. There's no need for you to have privacy. That's a GIF. There's no. Okay. Okay, look. The concept of parents removing your door, I've heard about this. I've heard about people being like, yo, bro, my mom removed my doorknob, bro. Or like my mom removed the lock. Or like I've heard about removing the door. This is like rare, but it's extreme. This weirds me out. This weirds me out. And here, I'm going to say it loud for the people in the back, the parents in the back. Do you want to walk in on your teenager jacking off? Like, seriously. I remember being this age, and I loved the lock on my door. What the fuck? It is fucking weird. It is weird. Yes, children deserve privacy. Exactly. It weirds me the fuck out. Like, when parents be knocking, like, you know when their shitty excuse of knocking and then they quickly open the door, they'd be like, and then they open the door? Aight, bruh. You're gonna catch me beating my meat. Like, really? I've heard, I know a story. I'm not gonna say who. I know a story that's what changed the mom's dynamic. She caught her son beating his shit. Now she knocks. And it's like, why did it take that? Why did it take that? Why did it take her catching her son jacking off for her to now she knocks? Privacy, bruh. Privacy. Stop playing with me, bro. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I hate that. I hate that concept. Let's see. Ask her to take the door off the bathroom too so you can have the full prison experience. Go full crazy on her and take off the front door. No need for privacy in your house, according to her. I posted on videos like this in the past. Parents, don't do this. If you want a one-way ticket to your kid cutting you out of their lives as an adult, violating and preventing your child from having privacy is a one-way ticket. Plenty of more effective and less traumatic ways to discipline your children. Asking her to knock before entering was absolutely appropriate and a healthy boundary. She's an idiot. Yeah. I had this happen for a while for a whole thing I was wrapped up in, and they took my door for a while, and then they gave it back. I had to keep it open constantly no matter what. That's so fucked up, bro. That's so fucked up. I feel like some I don't know, man. I don't know. They're like, there needs to be respect both ways, and like at some point a parent needs to realize that like my teenager is a little adult. They are they do need privacy. Do you want to walk in on them changing? Like, why don't you knock? It gets to a point where it's like fucking weird. It's weird. It is so weird. When I have my kid, right? Like, of course I'm going to knock at the age where I don't know what age, because I know at some point, like I think like I would say not always knock, because like what if it's a toddler and like, you're just knocking and he's choking on a Lego? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, at some age, as a family, just talk it out. But also, they deserve the privacy, bruh. They deserve the privacy. I don't know. It pisses me off, and I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. Yeah, I was thinking 11. I'm thinking like the age like puberty starts. Okay, let's see this one. I synced my calendar with my mom and forgot I have birth control implant replacement date marked 3 years from now. She saw it and texted me this while I was at work. I'm 20. Okay, wait. Birth control implant replacement 3 years from now. Okay. Do you have a birth control implant? Why? You have an appointment to replace implant marked on your calendar. Why were you looking 3 years into the future on my calendar? Right? 3 years into the future is crazy. We need to talk about this when you get home. I'm going to bed when I get home, and it's none of your business what I do with my body as an adult. Preach. I'm your mother. Of course, it is my business if you're being unsafe and not thinking about the consequences. I feel like using birth control is the opposite of unsafe. LMAO. You are not leaving the house tomorrow until we discuss this. You cannot behave this way when you don't have a boyfriend. Okay, I'll just work when I'm not coming in because my mummy grounded me for not wanting to get pregnant. I'm staying at blank tonight. Talk tomorrow. All right. First of all, sucks this person went through this, but amazing response. Stand up for yourself. Round of applause. W.O.P. W.O.P. Yo, GIF gaff? What is GIF gaff? That's crazy. Anyway, the concept. First of all, you're 20. They just said they're 20, right? But the concept of parents wanting to do something or wanting control over your body after you're a legal adult, but I feel like also like in your teenage years. But again, that's a conversation you have over there, like wherever you live. It's so fucking creepy. It's so creepy. It's so weird. And obviously it's a misogynistic thing. My mom was never telling me about like, bro, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that you're fucking, you know, like she did not give a fuck. She did not care, bro. She just told me, hey, condoms. These are condoms. She like would get me condoms. Not like the way that my mom thought, she's like, these are teenagers. They are going to have sex and there's no preventing that. What we need to do is keep them safe about it. Because teenagers are teenagers, bro. That's how it is. That's how it is. Just educate. Educate. I remember my sister's high school would hand out condoms. My high school, I think they did hand out condoms, but not like every day. It was like an assembly. It's just life. It's just life. Young adults fuck. By the way, I know that's crazy to some people. I know. Crazy. Why not teach them how to not get pregnant so early? That's literally it. I don't know. Maybe some people in the YouTube comments might disagree with me. Maybe they might be like, I don't know. I feel like you should just educate. I know some families that don't talk about sex. Like some of my friends are like, I can't talk to my parents about sex. It's awkward. And they're in their 20s. And it's like, I'm always shocked as to like how their parents weren't like, hey, by the way, you're probably going to start doing this. I see that you got a little girlfriend. Let's talk about it. And rather than like, no girlfriend. You do not have girlfriend. Don't have girlfriend. No. Like what? So then they end up pregnant and that because they never got the proper education. Is that theoretically what you want? Like what the fuck? Literally so fucking weird. I think it's just difficult for a lot of parents. And honestly, me as a father, when it will happen, it is going to fucking, hurt a little bit when I'm like, my little girl's growing up. She got a fucking boyfriend. Am I going to be like, okay, we're never going to talk about sex. I don't want you having a boyfriend. And then she sneaks out of the house. Or am I going to be like, hey, let's talk about it. So have you already been taught in sex ed about this? Okay, if not, then let's talk about it. That's it. It's that fucking simple. It's that simple. Because we're raising humans. And what do humans do? Yeah, you guessed it. It's that simple, bro. All right, I know I got passionate about that one, I know. Your responses are gold. My mom definitely called me a slut when she found a condom in my purse when I was 18, but that's not as insane as this. That weirds me out. My mom called me a slut when she found it. It weirds me out, bro. Obviously, this all stems from misogyny. Obviously, these were mothers or women that were raised in a really misogynistic household where they slut shame and all that shit. It's so fucked up. What's the alternative? Getting pregnant at 16? Is that not that that's the I don't want to shame anyone in the chat that got pregnant at 16. But is that what the mom wants? I'm not going to talk to you about sex. I'm going to shame you when you're trying to be protective. So it's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. What else we got? Anti-vax. Vaccines literally injects you with a disease/illness you could possibly have no association with just to fight it off. My kids will pass. Oh, they'll pass all right. Yeah, nothing crazy. I mean, I personally, I got the vaccine when it was out. I think I got 2 of them. And ever since then, I blew the fuck up. So if you want a vaccine that makes you blow up on YouTube, get it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really have a proper opinion on this, so we'll skip this one. What is this? This is Javier, and he was surrendered today because his kid would not do his homework. Javier's a big friendly guy who's already microchipped. No! What? They gave the dog away because the kid wasn't doing his homework? Yo! That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Oh, Andrew. Oh, no. That was old. Oh my god. He looks so kind of sad. That's actually so fucked. Bro. I feel like this is what happens when psychopaths have children. Or sociopaths. They don't think about feelings. Not only the dog's feelings, but the kid's feelings? That's so fucked up. I really do think a lot of sociopaths have children. It weirds me the fuck out. That is so fucking sad, man. Working with animal shelters, I'll tell you this, they definitely mentioned the cause to be passive aggressive. Yeah. Our local shelter does the same. Any idiotic reason people give to return animals gets blasted. No names mentioned. Wow. When was this posted? 6 years ago. Hopefully Javier is doing fine, man. He might be a senior dog by now, but hopefully he's doing fine. Take a break from that sad story. How have you been today? How have you been today? Let the audience know. This is the Mojo interview. Oh, really? That's such... Thank you for the details. I love you. Yeah. Did you know we have a viral clip where I say, "Hey, Moyo"? Did you know that? This is the post-game Hey Moyo interview. All right, Moyo. Did you know that we have a famous clip where you go, "Hey, Moyo"? What do you have to say to them? Oh, y'all heard that? He loves... Oh, he said he doesn't fuck with the fame like that. He said he doesn't... Damn, he said he don't fuck with the fame. All right. No, there's a lot of hairs. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let's see. Happy Mother's Day to the woman who called the cops on me when she didn't find me in my room sleeping in the middle of the night and thought I snuck out of the house. I was downstairs in the kitchen eating cereal and also 22. Bruh. I feel like there's a sort of connection, an overlap with like being overprotective and also like thinking you own another human, you know? Overprotective and thinking you own like your kids. Wow. It's weird. I don't know. When people get... When you pass the age of 18 and your parent... Okay, look, guys. I've always thought about this. I've said this in another stream. I always think that there is a moment in a young adult's life, not every young adult, in a toxic household, I think that there is a moment in every young adult's life where they stand up and are like, fuck you. I really do think that. I think there's a day where they are fed up and are like, fuck you. You did this shit. Fuck you. Again, only for toxic households. I feel like if you have a loving household, you're just like, yeah, whatever. Like, you just keep going with life. I really do think that. There's always a day where the teenager stands up and is like, fuck off. For the love of God, fuck off. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. My mother dearest, whom my sister and I just let back into our lives, talking to my sister about her daughter, which is her niece. Behold the kind of person she is. All right. Wait, is it multiple? Just one? All right. What does blank want for Christmas? Does she like Barbie still? How about the pony toys? She's not so much into the toys anymore. How about a new bike helmet? She likes playing outside. I'm not getting a little girl a helmet. Which Barbies does she have? Send me pics. Mom, she won't play with them. I just don't want you to be upset if she doesn't like them. She can say thank you. I did not raise you to raise ungrateful brats. Yo, if you call my daughter a fucking brat, I'm cutting you off. I don't give a fuck who you are. Stop playing with me. Anyway, I didn't say she wouldn't say thank you, Mom. I said she might not play with them, which is the truth. Oh, you guys can... Yeah. She doesn't like dolls. Please don't get her any. They will go to waste on her. If she's gonna be a little bitch, then Nana won't get her anything. How about that? Wonder where she got that from. I'm sorry, that was rude. What does she want? You're done. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Oh, his hands. It's fucking hands, bitch. Don't call my daughter a fucking little bitch. I don't give a fuck who you are. Are you fucking kidding me? What's she say? Like her daughter's definitely a fucking like 9-year-old if they're talking about dolls. What? If she's gonna be a little bitch? Fuck you, Nana. Fuck you. And then the quick, wait, hold on. Let's go through it. Wonder where she got that from, ... Dumb fuck. Didn't you theoretically raise your daughter? So she got it from you, you dumb fuck? What? But I guess the OP did say that she recently came back into their lives. Again, I don't know all that. I'm sorry. The backtrack. I'm sorry. That was rude. That was my half evil side speaking. Sorry, guys. I'm back in the game. Shut the fuck up. What does she want? You're done. No, I'm sorry. What does she want? You're a disgusting person calling a child names. If you step foot on my property again, I will call the police. W.O.P. 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 Yes. Yes, bro. Yes. Dude, calling a little girl a little bitch? Ungrateful brats. And look, if you look closely, this would be the drop. I would drop you right here. Right here, I would drop you. So OP gave her the slide. She's like, all right, I'm going to let you slide. I'm going to let you slide. She came back with this, hit her with the 1-2 combo. You're done. I'm going to call the police. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Knock her the fuck out. Got me fucked up. That shit annoys the fuck out of me, bro. It's terrible. That's how your mother talks. It's fantastic. Your sister stands up for herself and her child. Bye-bye, Nana. Yup, we told my niece that Nana can't make it to Christmas this year, unfortunately, and she didn't seem to bat an eyelash. She doesn't know her very well. Dude. Nah. I'm telling you, bro, if someone says that shit to my daughter, if someone puts hands on my daughter, it's fucking hands. I'm going to jail. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Obviously, if it's my mom, well, my mom's a good mom. But, like, if this would happen, I'm not putting hands on my mom. Let's get that out of the fucking way. But it was just a form of expression. But definitely a drop. Like, I'm dropping you. But if it's another man, I'm fucking you up. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to jail. Fuck you. That's fucked, though. I just hate the idea of, like, first of all, you're not even the fucking mom. You're the grandma, bruh. Chill. You can't. Because, like, if you call your own daughter, which would be weird, but if you call your own daughter, like, you're a little bitch, again, it's weird, but it's like, it's your own daughter. But if you're calling a kid that isn't yours a little bitch, that's, like, really fucked up and really weird. I'm telling you, you're gonna get jumped. Bro, if a woman says that shit about my daughter, I'm getting Wolfie to jump her ass. I'm getting Wolfie to kick her ass, bro. I don't give a fuck. Literally. I'm done with this shit. No. Hell no. I need water. Nana getting sent to a home in 5 years. I wonder if anyone on the Tub is moral, so he doesn't hit women. Like, moral? Yeah, I guess. I thought you meant, like, as in, like, you're a woman, so you can hit a woman. I don't know. The only woman I've punched is my sister. And I don't even think I punched her. I would push her. Again, she's like a decade older than me. She would fuck me up, bro. I got some pushes in. I remember. Alright. Oh no. Never thought my mom was that insane, but I guess Jesus is anti-metal straw. Sorry if it doesn't seem serious. I can't take anything seriously. Wait, is there? Okay, metal straw. Look how bolder I am. I bought boba metal straws. I can't believe you. I hope they haven't influenced your faith in Jesus? What? What, you know that meme, no correlation? What the fuck? Wait, hold up. Literally, like, what? Literally this. Literally this. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck do you mean me buying metal boba straws means that I got influenced about my faith in Jesus? What? What does that have to do with my faith? You're changing towards the left. Okay, now we're getting political. So first it was about Jesus, and now it's about politics. How? I'm just trying to save the sea turtles. All right, the conversation ended there. What? That's so bolder. That is crazy, though. Look how bolder I am. I've never seen that as a verb. Yup, that's how it started for me. First paper straws, then cloth grocery bags, and now I worship Satan. No way around it, really. Yeah. What the fuck? Bro, like, okay, look. Maybe I'm a bit vulgar in this sentence, but the concept that these people get, like, they fucking have a kid, like, it weirds me out. Like, they made it that far in life to be an adult and, like, have a working job and, like, live, period. But the concept of that, they like, had sex and then had a kid, like, it weirds me out. Like, if they act like they're fucking, like, 11, it's so weird. And you have a kid that's, like, in their 20s already? Like, it weirds me the fuck out. It weirds me the fuck out. Like, how are these people having kids? How are these people having kids? Oh, my God. Let's see. All right. I definitely hope I can indoctrinate my children into believing human rights. The reason why kids should be homeschooled. This is indoctrination. There is no place for any of this in schools. In our son's elementary school, let me repeat, elementary school, we believe Black Lives Matter, women's rights are human rights, no human is illegal, science is real, love is love. They misspelled kindness? Dude, I catch everything. Okay, kindness is everything. What is so bad about this? I actually like that they included women's rights. I don't really see the women's rights aligned with all these statements. And you know damn well they're just homophobic. This is the real reason they're mad. Love is love. This was it. This was it. This was the setting point for them. I mean, it could have been all of them. They could be racist. They could be misogynist. They could be everything. They could be just everything. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. 2020 was a crazy fucking time. 2020 was crazy. Wow. I would be mad too. The folks who made that sign weren't teaching my kids how to spell kindness. No, deadass. It's so weird. Why would you complain about such, like, I don't understand what you could complain about. Black Lives Matter. Especially, okay, so the reason Black Lives Matter was, like, here specifically in this time, remember, this was the whole Black Lives Matter movement in 2020. And then women's rights, like, this all makes sense. This all still stands and it makes sense. I don't understand in what world you would raise your kid and be like, ignore that sign. And then your kid would question why. What would you say? Theoretically, your kid says, why don't you want me to, like, pay attention to this sign? What would you say? Do you think the weirdos, they probably, well, yeah, they use the word indoctrination. They probably also use the word propaganda. They're probably like, this is spreading misinformation. If I say it's misinformation, like, science is real. It really gets to people, man. No, like, it's so fucked. It's so annoying. It, like, annoys the fuck out of me. Others have it worse than many of us. All jokes aside, let's all pray for those kids who are stuck home with no food, have abusive parents, friends, and family, and their only safe place was school. Yeah. I hope it gets better for everyone that's in this situation. I hate the idea of not being comfortable in your own living space. I hate that, bro. Imagine the place where you lay your head at night, you're scared. That's fucked up, bro. That's really fucked up. That's, like, majorly fucked up. Someone's gonna timestamp it. Tuff finds out that this is fucked up. No, I know it's fucked up. But, like, again, I blessed that I didn't have to deal with this shit. I mean, my mom always tried really hard to put food on our table, and she always succeeded at it. Wow. I know, it sucks. Haters when tough shows empathy. Essential oils don't work. Let's see what that means. Car pulled up with unresponsive kid. I tubed him. I'm going to guess this is a firefighter or something along those lines. Or ambulance person. We coded him for a good hour. Never got him back. His mom stopped his asthma meds and was giving him essential oils from an article she read. The essential oil quacks killed a child today with no recourse. Let that sink in. Oh my God. Imagine your kid has asthma and you're like, okay, you don't need the meds or the inhaler. Instead take some oils. Oh my God, bro, this is, I think you could be charged with murder for that. This is not legal advice. This is like, again, I have to work. This is not, I am just assuming this is alleged. I feel like this is really fucked up. Like, I feel like this is I know it's fucked up, but when it comes to like legal jurisdiction, I feel like you could be charged for fucking murder, bro. Or something, bro. Like something heavy, because this is fucked. I don't know if oils are drugs. As an asthmatic since 3, I can say if I didn't have my emergency asthma meds when I needed them or been taken to the hospital at times, I would absolutely be dead. What a terrible mother. Hope she gets jail time. Rest in peace to the kid. That is a fucking horrible. That is overall horrible. Call CPS. Ah, man, that's sad. Rest in peace. Just ask. What says? Mom just asked me for $600 when I work a minimum wage job, then tells me to stop spending. Wait, what? Do you think you could lend me? Oh, awesome link. Lend me and daddy $600 until next Friday. This is crazy spelling. You think she's on? I don't even. I'm gonna shut up. We were approved for a car, but we have to put down $1,100. We only have $500. Won't have the rest until next Friday. $600. I don't even have $600. Oh, you should have a lot of money. Stop spending. The most I have is $300. Boy, how you gonna ask me for money and tell me to stop spending? W.O.P. Calling your mom boy. But I gonna. Dude, the selfishness that runs. Okay. I don't think a parent should ever be asking their kid for money unless their kid blows the fuck up. And I understand that. But when I blew up, I just offered my mom money. She didn't have to ask, you know? And when she does ask, it was like light shit. It wasn't even like anywhere close to the hundreds. But like, it just sucks that the person you're supposed to depend on doesn't show that you could depend on them. Instead, they show that they're not using you, but maybe you could say that. But like that they just want shit from you besides your love. It's fucked. Oh, you should have a lot of money. Why? Why should it? Why? He just said he works a 9 to 5. How the fuck is he gonna have a lot of money? It's probably just he just said he makes minimum wage. You should know that. Stop spending. Oh, you know those parents that always want to have the last word? This is that energy. Like, she got embarrassed that she got denied, and she was just like, oh, let me have the last word real quick. Boom, stop spending. That'll show them. Literally. I make cameras. Do you have a P.O. box? Yeah, I do have a P.O. box. It's in the description of all my main channel videos. I wonder if I have it here. Oh, look. It's on the screen. It's on the screen. I am goated. I'm goated. So there's my P.O. box. Wait, Tub was live, and then did a lot of people not get a notification or some shit? Cause like not a lot of people joined up this time. Anyway, so yeah, screenshot that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you take pictures at all? Yeah, I take pictures. Well, you're gonna send me like a disposable. Want me to take pictures and send it back? That would be kind of fun. I don't know. Okay. W glitch. There was a glitch. Anyway, yeah. So parents that I make unique ones. Yeah, you can send it, bro. That'd be awesome. Parents that always want to have the last word, bruh. Okay, and I love my mom. She's a great mom. I wanted to have the last word with her, so we wouldn't argue that much. Dude, the last time me and my mom argued, dead ass, like 6 years ago, you know? So, but I remember I always wanted the last word. Always wanted the last word. I would just be like, whether it was a simple I or like, okay. Like, okay. Like, you know, it was always, I always wanted the last word. I feel like, luckily, I'm not like that anymore. Like, especially when I was, like, in a previous relationship, like, both of us wanted the last word, and I was just, like, fucked. It was just, like, we would argue so much. But, like, nah, bro. Fuck the last word. Unless the last word is I love you. Like, words or I love you. I'm not in this to win an argument. I'm in this to find peace. You know? My mom abusing our brand new security system. Dishes done by 3 p.m. okay? I get home at 3. Is 3:15 okay? If I look on the cameras and they are done by 3, there will be consequences. I can't have them done that fast. It's 3 now and dishes aren't done. That's a day of no tech. I hate that this is real. You know what? And again, why do I keep bringing my mom up? Because it's all I have, like, to give, like, anecdotal evidence. To be fair, my mom has told me that she raised me better than she raised my sister. Like, my sister, again, 9 years older than me, all right? My mom didn't have a clue, you know, what to do. She learned with my sister, and then with me, she was, like, way more lenient. Like, with my sister, she was like, go to college. She was like, go to college, do this. If you don't, like, you'll be a fuck up. But with me, she was just like, do whatever you want, bro. Like, literally. And luckily, me doing whatever I want led to me doing my passion. But with my sister ended up like, my sister's just a normal human, like working a 9 to 5. And I feel like she could have done a lot. Like, and I think I've told her this. I did. Like, I feel like, cause she's so passionate about art. She loves drawing. And due to, like, I feel like just the way she was raised, being told, go to college, work on school, do this, get a degree, she wasn't able to focus on her passion of art and reading. She loves both and she's great at both. And it sucks because she is an amazing artist, and I hope that one day she pursues an art career. But with me, my mom was so much more lenient, and I'm so thankful for it. Thankfully, like, I'm in a position where I could, like, make sure they're both okay financially, so my sister can draw in her free time. Hopefully she does, but, you know, she has a kid, so, like, she got to take care of the kid. But, like, it's just, my mom was 17 in the 90s. She pushed me to do my best. That's awesome. UK is mad different. What do you mean the UK is mad different, though? But, to have a supportive family, yeah. It weirds me out that not a lot of people have a supportive family. It sucks. It weirds me out in a sucky way. Yeah, here's another one. Here's another interesting one. My family was going off on me once because I was dating a girl who liked both genders. So fucking stupid. Like, I remember, and this is, like, my mom still wants me to, date, or, like, my mom still wants me to date someone that, like, is Catholic, or either Christian or Catholic, I forget. And, I always forget my own religion because they're both so similar. Lame. I know. I'm lame. But, my mom still is like, hey, it would be better if, like, she believes in God. I don't give a fuck if she believes in God. I just want her to love me. Like, that's it. That's literally it. And, thankfully, my mom isn't, like, controlling about it. She's just like, it would be cool if she were to believe in our religion. But she's like, if not, that's cool too. which I like, bro. I like that. I like that shit. We daughters, especially older daughters, were raised as the second parent from the beginning till now, seeing this experience. I low-key have to just act like support the beliefs because I love my family. Don't want to be a disgrace to them. What is up, new chatter? But look. Whenever a minor posted this subreddit and the comments say to move out, my goodness, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that? I understand, bro. I understand the concept of, like, you have a shitty family and you cannot move out. Like, a lot of people, like, majority of people need a roommate. They need a roommate, or they need, like, to move in with their partner because they can't afford regular housing. Or, yeah, I guess you could consider an apartment housing. Like, and it sucks. It sucks so bad. People always want to drop the in this economy. And I guess I'm going to be a dickhead in this case because I've seen my friends that in this economy with 9-to-5s do it. So, like, maybe I'm a dickhead for that, but I still understand the younger you are, the more difficult. I'm talking about mid-20s now. Mid-20s, my friends are doing it. And they're 9-to-5 workers. They're getting their shit done, you know? So I'm going to be a little bit less sympathetic when it comes to that. But, like, when it comes to the younger audience, I get how difficult it is doing that shit. I get it. Even mid-20s, yes. Even though I'm not that empathetic, I still am empathetic. I know that it's difficult. I understand, bro. I understand. It sucks. It's just such a life that you don't deserve. Imagine not being comfortable in under your own roof. It weirds me out, man. It's so sad. It really is so sad to me. I'm a rainbow child? What the fuck does that mean? Wait, do you mean you're gay? I'm a rainbow child and my mom has raised me good. I'm so proud of her. The fuck is a rainbow child? What the fuck? This is weird. No way! The reason I preach #Christianity, my daughters represent the right. Taylor Swift's vagina represents the left? What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Hold up, before. A rainbow child is when you get pregnant after. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that was the meaning of it. Well, sorry to hear that, obviously, first of all. But also, I'm glad you're alive. That's awesome. I'm glad you're here. But anyway, I know, crazy topic switch. I thought you were referencing being gay. Anyway, this is so fucking weird. This is like, hold on. The caption said it best. Stop talking about your children's genitalia, you weird bastard. Ew. Also, why Taylor Swift? Like, I feel like there were so many examples and you chose Taylor Swift. What the fuck? Ew. I hate that. This is like, dude, talking about your child like this is fucking predatory. This is weird. I would never want to imagine. This is so fucking weird and creepy. And if you like this tweet, you need to be locked the fuck up. You're weird as fuck. You specifically, viewer. No, I'm just kidding now. It's fucking weird, bro. So who's going to tell him that the labia minora doesn't attest to how experienced a vagina is? Not dead ass, though. Dead ass. You could just have a different type of vagina. That doesn't mean... Dude, that's so weird. That's so fucked. How much you want to bet? Oh my... I hope this dude doesn't have kids, bro. I was going to say, how much you want to bet he's just, like, LARPing? He doesn't actually have a kid. It isn't about being honest. It's about shaming women into not having sex for the sake of some non-existent purity. Exactly, bro. And then like, and then we could get into the whole thing about like body counts and shit. That's like a different kind of a different conversation. Like it feels like, and you'll get the perspective of a man. like, you know how people are like, man, she can't have any bodies by the time like we end up dating, you know, like, or shit like that. And it's like, the way I see it is like, I'm 24. I feel like there's a specific range. You know, I feel like if she does say like, oh, 104, I think like, whoa, what the fuck? Like what happened? Like, I do think that is a topic, because I'm not the type of dude that's gonna be like, she could have fucked everyone in the world. Like, I'm gonna feel a little bit weird. Vice versa, right? What if I fucked everyone in the world? That's kind of, I don't know. I mean, that's my preference though. That's my preference. I feel like there's a range, but I'm not gonna say a specific number. But I feel like there's a range though. Like, we're 24 now. We're 24. There's if you did, you would get an STD. True. My mother-in-law gave us all COVID. Let's see this one. Tested positive and never told us. No way. I need to let you guys know, the kids and I just tested positive for COVID. Are any of you feeling sick? Yes, we had it last week. You were positive last week and didn't tell me. Oh my God. The concept of mother-in-laws. I've never had a mother-in-law, obviously, because I've never been married, but I have had girlfriends, moms that talk to me. And there's only one that I talked to the most, and I didn't really like her. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. This is older, like, so I can say it. But she is very whitewashed. And I use that term in a way that it seemed like she didn't like her own Hispanic heritage, and instead focused on like being more quote unquote white. And it was very disheartening. I've talked about it before. Like, there was another family boyfriend, and he was a white guy, and she like preferred him. She like liked him a lot. She would like invite him to shit and not invite me. Like, it was mad weird. So I didn't fuck with that. Shit. It hurt me a lot, man. It hurt me a shit ton. And it made me look at my race, like being Mexican, like a little bit different. Like, not in a negative way, but more like a proud way. Like, fuck you then. Like I used to say, like, she want to be white so bad. Like, why not just love your own people? It weirded me out, and it's still like, it's not like that specific situation hurts me. It hurt me back then, but just knowing that there are Latinos that like want to be white so bad pisses me the fuck off. Be Latino. Being Latino is fucking awesome. It is fucking amazing. So stop trying to be fucking white, bro. That shit pisses me off. It pisses me off, bro. I don't like it. And I dealt with it firsthand, and I'm so thankful that I never have to see that woman ever again. Love being Latino, yeah. You should be grateful. What is this? Parents are like, you should be grateful I only traumatized you half as much as my parents did to me. Yeah, I could also see that. Using the way they were raised as an excuse. Well, you see, my dad would fucking choke me up against the wall, so you're lucky I'm only removing your door. I get that shit. Bro, they be having the fucking they be having the craziest story. No, see, it's because your grandfather ran me over twice. He went forward and then he backed up. So the fact that I'm not letting you go out, I'm saving you from possibly getting run over. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Y'all be doing the most. Bro. It's so fucking annoying. It pisses me off. I don't understand how... Yeah, the punishments thing... Bro, okay, look, I've said this before, too. I fucking hate the concept of, like... The concept of the punishments. Like, when they would be like, all right, no Xbox for the rest until you get your grades up. And then you might be like, wait, I feel like that's kind of normal. Hold the fuck up. I loved the way my mom raised me. My mom raised me in the way that's like, if you fuck up, You gotta fix it. And I fucking learned so much like that. I learned so much. I would fucking, like, she wasn't like, oh, you gotta get your grades up for Xbox. No, I could play Xbox until fucking 5 in the morning. And she was like, if you do that, you have to deal with having 2 hours of sleep. And I did. And I hated it because I was like, in class, just like, all going to sleep. I learned. And then I got summer school. I fucking failed the class. I had to go 3 weeks in summer. What happened after that? I never went back because I learned. I got so scared of summer school. I learned. Right? You can't just be like, I'm gonna take away your internet access. Yeah, fuck you. I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna raise my kids with the, like, I'm gonna give you advice. I'm gonna tell you how to do it. If you don't want to do it, okay, you will learn. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I learned. Like, the best way to learn is like going through something. Just because you cannot go to what the fuck? No, it's a gift. No audio. He's pushing the swing on the edge of the fucking building. Yo, this is before AI. Oh my god, that's so fucked. That's fucking creepy. That's a scary video to look at, bro. Just because you cannot go to the park does not mean you can risk your child. What? Bro, and think about it. These are the people with kids. Think about it. These are the people. This is a man that came inside of a woman. They waited 9 months. And now he's just risking his child's life like this. Doesn't that shit piss you the fuck off? Because it pisses me off, bruh. I will protect my daughter with all my fucking strength and mental availability. There's no way, bro. Someone said, they have swings that go on door jambs that you can mount on the door frame. This is an unnecessary risk. Was this during COVID? It was during COVID, at least posted. Oh my god. That's really scary. No, actually, it's a scary video to look at, bro. That shit gives me sweaty palms just looking at it. That's fucking crazy, bro. These people have kids. They have children. I literally went out to pay. Wait, what? I literally went out to, I guess, play D&D and drink beer at 16, the legal age in my country to drink. My mom, who joined a sex cult when she was my age, this is so personal. You are a whore. How dare you embarrass us like that? Me, who stayed out with some friends. By the way, yeah, like, it's always so hypocritical. I feel like parents were fucking, like, when they were, like, 16 and shit. But, like, why not just educate? That's always going to be, like, what I think, because that's how I was raised. Like, just educate your kids. Projecting, right? Educate your kids. Tell them, bro. We have YouTube now. If you really want to be a lazy parent, sex ed, look it up. Here, watch this 10-minute video. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's not fucking difficult. I don't know, man. I'm telling you, some of these people don't see their kids as kids. I feel like they see them as property. I really do think that. I really do think they see them as property. I don't think they see them as fucking humans. It's so fucking creepy to me. Okay. So we looked at the top of all time. Though, those were all peaking at, like, 2020. Let's see if we could see. I'm sorting it by this month. Let's see. Wait, pause. I'm washing my dish. Fuck you. That's your first thing you say in my chat. My mom's reaction after I didn't want to cuddle her all night. How old are you? What's going on? By the ways, if I wake up before you, I will be taking all of the hot water? May the odds be ever in your favor? Suddenly my alarm is set for 5 again? Good. Wouldn't want you to lose sleep, princess. And there will be absolutely no fucking around. You walk out the door when I say so. 1 minute later, you walk. You don't go if I leave you behind. You get pulled from driver's ed. Okay, threatening to remove them from driver's class. I love you, and because I love you, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a real childish response. You're getting mad at me right now over me not wanting to sleep in your room. Do you realize how strange that sounds? I'm 16. I'm less than 2 years away from being an adult. All I want to do is sleep on my own. Good night, I love you. Fuck off. I'm sleeping. Do not message me after 7 p.m. Oh, please keep in mind, there will be no reminders tomorrow. When I say let's go, you have 60 seconds to get in my car. If you get in and you smell in any way, teeth, pits, hair, I will kick you out to fix it. Then you will walk to school and be on time. If you are tardy, I will take your electronics. Same woman who is gonna be like, why are you putting me in an old people home? Why don't you love me? Same one, by the way. Same one. For context, I'm 16, non-binary. I'm forced by my mom, 39, female, to cuddle her until she falls asleep because of her anxiety. Stop there. Let's stop there. Make a quick stop. Make a quick stop. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. That is so fucking weird. Yeah. I'm a father. Let's say my version of it. I'm a father. I'm 30. I'm 40. But I still want my son or daughter to spoon me until I fall asleep because of my anxiety. You need fucking help. And the kid needs to get out of that fucking house. This is weird. And this is recent. This is not like a 2020 story. This is 1 month ago. I've been doing this for years. To add on to this, she never wears clothes while she sleeps. I never realized how weird it was until I told my boyfriend about it. I'm trying to grow a backbone here. I'm not crazy for thinking this is weird, right? I want to sleep in my own room. I don't know if the NSF, yeah, whatever. Okay, I see a lot of suggestions. I just want to clarify some things. My school does not have a counselor of any kind. It's a small Catholic school. We don't even have a nurse. My grandpa also works at the school, and I don't want him to know I told anyone. He sided with my mom no matter what. I live in the U.S. I have a therapist, one who I told, but I think I must have worded it wrong or something because she didn't see it as a big deal. Since other cultures find being naked with your parents as something normal, what fucking cultures are we talking about? And you're in the U.S. My dad is not an option. He's in jail. My boyfriend's parents are also not an option. NB means non-binary. I use they, them pronouns. I've been doing this since I was 7. Yeah, no, this is wildly inappropriate for many reasons. Her response is not okay. You're doing the right thing by setting boundaries and telling her off. Best wishes to you. I'm sorry. Am I the only one who thinks this is some sort of sexual assault or harassment as well? Like, she is literally forcing OP to stay with her all night while she's naked. Sounds like covert incest. It's weird, gross, inappropriate. No, bro. You need, like, what the fuck? Like, actually, this is fucked up. This is really fucked up. Yeah, why the fuck didn't the therapist do shit? That's so gross. That's so scarring. Imagine sleeping with your mom and your mom's naked and you're 16 because she's been commanding you to do it since you were 7 years old. That's so fucked up. I'm at least happy that OP's like has the boyfriend and the boyfriend's like, yo, this is weird. And telling OP, like even OP going on this Reddit, like, holy shit. Hopefully this shit gets fixed. Let's see if there's an update. No, it looks like they constantly post on Reddit, so. Wait, what? Someone said, you were in the Click video. I just saw this post, dude. He agrees it's uber creepy. Yeah, I saw. Left a comment on the video. Shit, you might have to leave one under the tub video. I don't know. But, I mean, this is proof they're still active. So hopefully they got into a better situation and left that. That's so fucking creepy, bro. That's so fucking creepy. All right, we're going to do 3 more. We're going to do 3 more. 3 more, all right? Let me open them up. Okay. My father is racist and I don't know how to talk to him anymore. All right, let's see this. Good morning. No, I don't have classes today. Sorry, I just woke up. No problem. What is up? Okay. I just want to ask you to be very careful on campus today if you went. Why? What's going on? There were 2 terrorist shootings in the U.S. yesterday, one on a college campus and one at a preschool. Oh, that's awful. Thank you for telling me. Ramadan is close to done, and jihadis tend to get riled up this time of year. Did I mispronounce that? I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Really? Is that a joke? Yes. It's one of their most active times, according to FBI statistics. No, it isn't. Okay. There have been 4 terror attacks by Muslims in the last 10 days. Ramadan? Ramadan's purpose is... Hold up. How does that rile... What? Ramadan is celebrated as the holiest month in Islam, marking when the Quran was first revealed to Prophet Muhammad. Muslims fast from dawn to sunset to cultivate self-discipline, gratitude, and empathy for the less fortunate, while strengthening their spiritual connection to Allah through prayer, charity, and reflection. Why the fuck? Who gave him the idea that Ramadan is when Muslims become more quote unquote riled up? You misspelled riled, by the way. What if it's such a peaceful thing? Nah, just grasping at straws at that point. Just grasping at straws. That's fucked up. Does he say this every time a white guy shoots up a school? Ooh, Redditor. Nope. And these comments remind me of why he feels so comfortable saying this. Yeah. Ooh, he got cooked there. He got fucking cooked there. Ooh. He got cooked. Just dumbass guy. Damn. He got clocked. I'm not gonna lie. All right. The question is, parents, what do you do when your teenager refuses to clean their room? Everything out of the room except the mattress and 2 sets of clothes. 1 item back every day and 1 taken away if it's left unorganized. Multiple days left unorganized, multiple items for each day. I don't know why. My kids just really hate me. This is insanity. Bro. Again, seeing children as property rather than humans. I hate this shit. I hate this shit so much. My mom did that to me when I was around 9 or 10, except she boxed up all my stuff and stored the boxes in my closet. I was able to earn back 1 item per week. And if she discovered/thought I was snooping around the boxes to sneak out toys, I got beat with a belt. Jesus. Sorry to hear that. How old were you when you went no contact? She died in 2011 when I was 22. However, she was technically my maternal grandmother who adopted me at birth. I had a complicated upbringing with too many parents who were all abusive and liked to pass me back and forth. I went no contact with my incubator in 2021. That's so sad, man. Every kid deserves an amazing mother and father. It's so sad. I'm 18. This is our last one, guys. I'm 18 and I still have a curfew of 9:30 and am expected to give up my phone at 10 to 11 at night. Wait. Night pill and phone by 11. Plan to get home by 9:30. Bring phone, please. Why this emoji? Why this emoji? Dad. Can we talk about the way that parents text? My mom texts me in full sentences. This is giving like Sergeant. Night pill and phone by 11. Plan to get home by 9:30. Bring phone, please. My mom will text me, hey, how are you? I just wanted to let you know that blank, 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 blank. All in Spanish, obviously. This is so telling. I'm telling you, bro. These are called property parents. They believe that you are property. They do not see you as their children. You are their property. That's how they see it, at least. But to be fair, at 18, still having a curfew, I've dealt with a lot of my friends that when we were transitioning from being ages 18 to 19, 20, 21, they did still have curfews just because parents be like, you're still under my roof. Though I understand that, there is a transitional period, and that's just how it is. There is a transitional period. It's not like when you're 18, your parents just stop caring that much. It's just transitional. And like I said, I feel like there always is that big boom argument where like some boundaries are set. That's how I see it. Ooh. All right, guys. We're done with that segment. The Reddit videos do fucking great for me. And us. I feel like we get to talk about so many good topics. So many good topics that I wouldn't talk about without Reddit bringing it up. For the next stream, I do want to play a video game for you guys. So look, I got some video games installed. So look, I was like, what are good games to watch me play that are like, will get views on YouTube too? So we have Iron Lung. I watched the movie and I want to play the game. We have Life is Strange Reunion. I didn't even know they made the new one. I believe everyone's already played Life is Strange because I played it when it came out. I was like a teenager. Mouthwashing. No, I'm Not a Human. Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. I already did Chapter 1. So these are games I have in mind. We're not doing Five Nights at Freddy's 3. That game could go fuck itself. But yeah. I'm thinking we might do No, I'm Not a Human. I know this was like a trendy game to play like 2 months ago. I'm late. But due to the hype it had, I feel like people will see this under their feet and be like, oh, I wonder what Tubbs' take on it is. So I think we're going to do No, I'm Not a Human. Apparently it's like a 3-hour game, so that'll be the whole stream. I'm going to grind the whole game in one stream. But yeah. With that being said, I want to start playing more video games. It gives us more time for the streams. Right now, in case you're wondering what I'm about to do, I'm about to go to the gym. I got to go to the gym. Tomorrow, I will not stream. I don't think so. I got to do some main channel shit. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. This was our lowest of keys stream. I don't know if it didn't notify anyone. I don't know if people don't give a fuck about me after Cam Moist, but it's okay. Shout out to you guys that are in the chat. I appreciate you guys so much. The Reddit segment will be uploaded. I don't know if it'll be uploaded ASAP or after all the Camp Moist videos. I think ASAP, just to get it out. With that being said, W stream. I appreciate you guys in the chat. Wait, before I go, I believe it was Queso Red that said something in my comments. I think it was you when I posted the video of me crying on about Camp Moist and just appreciating everything. Was it you that said like you were there the whole 5 days and like you felt safe watching it? I could pull it up really quick. I don't know if it was you. I know it was one of the most common names I see. We'll see. I want to talk about something real quick. Yeah, that shit made me. Yes, it was you. Let me pull it up because that shit like, ooh, that shit. I had to like that shit made me like emotional, dude. let me put it out before I leave. All right, so here's the video. I'm packing up. We're on our way to the airport. Cam Moist is officially finished. I have to shed some manly tears real quick, just because I've been dreaming of being a YouTuber and a content creator and a musician and all this shit. So it's just hitting me right now. Like, I'm really doing it. Oh, it just feels so fucking amazing, bro. I'm so thankful for TGM, my community. I'm so thankful for you guys. Oh my God. You have anything to say that you're not crying? You can take over the story.
I'm proud of you. You made it happen, and now we're here.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm 24. Aaron, you have anything you want to say to the story?
Dude, I feel so blessed right now. Huge shout out to Tub, man. Dude, like if it wasn't for me, like around 4 or 5 years ago,
Oh, it
if
was a
I was
clip.
never following a meme page,
Deadass.
I wouldn't have met Critical, bro. All thanks to him. Random ass meme page I found. He's chasing his dreams, making music, doing YouTube videos, and dude, I can't wait for the next adventure.
Dude, me too. Deadass, like, this is amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you, TGM. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Andrew. Because we made it. We're making it. We're doing something so fun. So, I don't know if I'm going to post this as a reel or as a story. I don't fucking know. But thank you, whoever's watching. All right, ciao.
They flamed your dumbass. No, I'm playing. Ignoring the GIF. Ignoring the GIF. Let me hide it. Hold on. They flamed you. Anyway. I'm happy to be a part of the TGM community. Y'all make me feel so safe. Safe there. Like it's a second home to me. It was such a fun experience. Sending lots of love. I want to talk about that. Because that touched my soul. And that touched my heart in such a way that, like, if I can provide safety for people, and I know that I've been able to do that with the main channel, but noticing that there are a lot of, shout out to all my guys that watch me, but I've noticed that there just are a lot of women viewers, and I've noticed that, and I didn't know how to approach it at first. At first, I was just like, why do I get a lot of women on this Twitch streams? You know, like I was really garnering like that, like Black Boy Max, FaZe Clan type of audience, but it just, I guess, wasn't for me. So, and I'm very happy about it. Like, to be a male creator that can make young women feel safe, makes me feel so proud and happy. And I talked to my girlfriend about it because it's such an achievement that I feel like a lot of women are let down when they discover a new male YouTuber and then check out their personality and they find a clip of them being like calling women bitches, for example, like, oh yeah, that's my bitch over there, you know. But I'm very happy that I can provide a platform where you guys come to my channel or my Twitch streams and be like, oh, he's pretty fucking normal. Like he's a pretty normal dude. So I'm very glad that I can make you guys feel safe. All the women in the chat. And then the men out there, I know I've been made y'all feel safe. Like, cause I'm the GOAT. So yeah, that was for the women viewers. So yeah. I appreciate y'all. That was what I wanted to point out. Y'all know what song's coming up. Y'all spam the TGM emo and this emoji.